Hello, everybody. How's it going? Game feels like it's a little bit loud. I don't know if it is, but feels like it is. Welcome. We're here. We're back. It's time for more Professor Layton. Well, not Professor Layton. More like a Layton mystery journey. Like a journey for mysteries. We're going to be here. I want to solve 2 cases tonight. I hope. We'll see. We did get some fashion farthings. So, we should change up our outfit. Very important that we change up our outfit. So the next one, I believe, takes place in a haunted mansion? So what kind of outfit screams, I'm gonna go fight a ghost? This one doesn't seem bad. The glasses are certainly good. They give you an air of, oh. But this one, though. This one just feels like you're gonna go kill the ghost of your ex-husband. Who you killed. Yeah, we're getting a pistachio-colored dress, baby. Hell yeah. Perfect. I really hope I didn't just fuck... Ah, no, we've already... Wait. Did we wear this for one of them? We didn't wear that one for the... We didn't wear that one for the pet shop, the pet thing, did we? No, I don't think we did. I think we wore this for the pet thing. I don't remember. Point is, it's time to go get a haunted house. So, the White Residence, home to one of the dragons, is plagued by supernatural scares. So let's do this shit. I believe the other one is about a bank, but I don't know. Well, that's very odd. We're in the right area, aren't we? This is where Miss White said she lived, isn't it? Yes, according to the map, her house should be around here somewhere, but I don't see a mansion fitting the description nearby. Liza White is one of the 7 dragons, isn't she? That's right, so she sort of have a very luxurious home. Now, where could it be? Remind me again why she's asked us out here in the middle of the night. She simply told us that she had a mystery she needs help unraveling. She specifically asked for us to come at night, but wouldn't elaborate any further. Perhaps she's very busy during the day, What is it, Cat? That suspicious-looking person over there. Do you see her? Oh, great. It's that Emiliana Parfetti from Scotland Yard. The perfect storm. She wasn't in the last case, huh? Probably because we were looking for a fucking iguana. Oh, sorry, an iguana. Oh, 4 gathers. Thank you for following 4 minutes ago. That's cool. Sorry, I don't think the alert went off. It should have, but I don't think it did. But that's okay. Welcome to the channel. So it is. Well, I wonder what she's doing out here at this time of the evening. Let's go and say hello. It would be rude to ignore her. First, I gotta talk to this lady. I've just been visiting a friend of mine, you know. We were so busy talking I didn't notice the time. It got so late all of a sudden. We were talking and talking all day. I'm shattered now. I don't think I could say another word. Not one. Not another single word. Do you think she even knows she's doing it? Say, I can hear a lot of laughter from inside that house. Family's probably enjoying some time together. Rich families don't fucking do that. Rich families don't hang out with each other. I can't speak with authority on that. I am not, and likely never will be, quote-unquote, rich. Looks like an impressive pad, even in the dead of night. Well, that's a welcome bit of light on this dark night, isn't it? The main entrance is very grand, but the boundary wall is quite low. A cat burglar could hop over that and be up a drain pipe in an instant. Cool. Hey, Emiliana, what are you doing here? Good evening, Emiliana. I've seen Knives Out. That rich family is very close and loving. How much of Knives Out did you see? That's a good movie. Go? Go where? Oh, it's you. You shouldn't sneak up on people. Sudden shocks to the system are very bad for their skin, you know. Sorry, we weren't trying to surprise you. So, what are you doing in this district at this time of night? Work, of course. I was asked to pay a visit to a rather prestigious lady's residence. I don't think I have her accent right anymore. I don't think I ever had her accent right, but now I can definitely tell that I don't have her accent. You were? Well, that's why we're here. You're here on business too? Yes, we're just on our way to Liza White's home. You've heard of her, I presume. She's one of the 7 dragons. So that's why I'm going too. This is very strange. She told me she has a mystery she needs help to solve. That's right. Well, I wonder what this mystery is. It's mysterious already. Clearly, it's something very troubling. After all, she asked for the best analyst at Scotland Yard, and apparently a schoolgirl detective as well. Hey, I found out that what we thought was a cat was an iguana. Somehow. I don't need to take this fucking sass from you. I'm a real detective, Emiliana. Well, anyway, you might actually be able to be of some use. I can't find her residence. Can you help? We're in the same boat, it seems. We were looking for it too. It should be just here, according to the map. In that case, we'll just have to ask a passerby. Oh, I was supposed to talk to the lady later. Hold on, did I miss any hint coins? No, it doesn't seem like I did. Nope. Ah, there's something there. It's something huge. It's just a tree. Ernest, we need to have a talk about how much I'm paying you. Because I hope it's not at all. Excuse me, I wonder if you could help us. What's the matter, dear? I'll gladly help if I can, of course. Could you tell us where to find Miss Liza White's residence? Well, the White House, you say. Is she having a stroke? Hey, that's my line. You can't steal my fucking bit, Cheryl. Just because you're a dog. Just come in and steal my bit. I'm the one having a stroke all the time. Oh dear, you see, well, the White House is... Well, people tell awful tales about that place. Cool. All right. Let's do this. What kind of tales? Oh no, I really shouldn't be gossiping, should I? If you want to know the way, all you need to do is follow that street over there. When you reach the spot where the street lights run out, you've arrived. It's very dark, so mind you don't fall over. Thank you very much. We'll be careful. Oh, that's my pleasure. I must say, though, venturing to the White House, you're very brave. That's never going to get old. It's just never going to be old. Aren't you concerned by what that old woman just said? Concerned? What do you mean? She said people tell awful tales about Miss White's house. Well, we don't know if the tales are true, do we? Unless we go find out for ourselves, of course. So let's hurry up, Emiliana. Don't leave me behind. Wait! If you move over this marker, press A. Yeah. I know how to use fucking menus! They live in a fucking Dracula castle. Apparently Luigi's Mansion just wasn't enough for me in terms of my haunted mansion quota. This must be the place, I presume? Are you sure? I mean, you haven't made a mistake. It looks, well and truly like a magnificent haunted house. Case number 5. Ghost busted. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Katrielle, you didn't have to actually say it. Are you perhaps scared of ghosts, Emiliana? Well, yes. Yes, I am. Does that make me a bad person? Not at all. It's just interesting to see a different side of you, that's all. You're usually so cool and collected. He has a vital survival instinct, you know. Someone like you who doesn't understand fear wouldn't last 5 minutes in the wild. Emiliana, I need to tell you about this lady's entire bloodline. Because that is incorrect, ma'am. Well, luckily for me, I'm not planning any trips to Outer Mongolia. What are you two yapping about? Please, ladies, let's not fight. Shall we go in now? We found the place. Oh, yes, of course. The mystery. Keep your mind on the job, Cat. Miss White, hello. It's Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. No answer. Perhaps she's gone out. Surely it's simply that the house is so large she can't hear you from wherever she is inside. Allora, how about knocking on the door? Yes, let's do that. I expected that to be a fucking puzzle. Hello, Miss White. Seems rather peculiar. There's no sign of anyone being in. It's starting to feel like a horror film. Things are getting interesting now. Cat's gonna get all 3 of these people killed. And herself. Interesting. You have a warped personality, Katrielle Layton. Let's see. The door appears to be unlocked. Shall we go in? No, that really would be like a horror film. Lost body of youths in the woods who stumble across a terrifying haunted house in the middle of the night and foolishly venture inside. Yes, it's textbook, except for the fact that we're not in the woods. We're in London. Literally the farthest away from wood you could get. It's a city. What I can never understand about films like that is why they go inside in the first place. It makes no sense. Well, you could wait out here on your own if you like. Laura, let's go in. What a scaredy cat. Don't worry, the lights are on inside. Look. Yes, well, I'm here on police business after all. I must be professional. We're gonna break into this house, baby. Now we're real cops. With all the ivy growing up the walls, it's almost as if the house is saying, keep out. What a gloriously grand balcony. Looks like something from a play. On a bright sunny day, that would be an inviting place to take a nap. But in the dark like this... Where are the hint coins? I need the hint coins. Even with the lights on inside, the house gives me the creeps. I almost feel as though I've seen this exact house in a horror film before. Whoever maintains this huge mansion must be very busy indeed. Where are the hint coins? I found a plane. An RO plane. What the fuck that means? Is that an Azran thing? I think that's probably an Azran thing. Got a hand coin. Is that it? There we are. Alright, we've scrubbed enough that being able to voice act an entire random cast of characters on demand a prerequisite for streaming? No, I don't think so. To be honest, I think we started it here because of, like, Final Fantasy VII. I just think it's fun. personally. I believe there are plenty of streamers that don't read dialogue, which sounds really fun for your throat. More fun than this. But I just have a good time. Just gotta make sure you keep water. Has anyone from streaming ever graduated to narrating audiobooks? I would assume at least a couple of people. Because I feel like that's around the same skill set, maybe? I don't know. Hello? Is anybody home? No, there's nobody here. We'll have to go. There are lights on, and the place doesn't feel empty. So if there's nobody at home, perhaps this really is a haunted house. Katrielle, stop it. I'm only pulling your leg. Be careful, Kata. She'll run off screaming down the street like a little girl. I find it hard to believe that there's nobody at home. Miss White asked both of us to come at this time. Wait. What? What is it? I thought I heard something. What did you hear? Was it a Good evening and welcome. How unexpected visitors. I gotta move my mic so I can lean into it easier. It's a ghost! 1 second, sir. I gotta steal hand coins from you and your family. That's a lot of candles. Candles suit this house better than chandeliers, I think. If the lights were switched off and the room was only lit by candles, it would be even scarier. Hand coin. This sofa. I say, it doesn't look all that, but this sofa is jolly comfortable. That's the stuff. This sofa's just right for a nap. Night. I couldn't relax in this room, no matter how comfortable the furniture was. Where are my hint coins? Got any more? Got any more of that cash? Any more of that puzzle cash? These bookshelves are as clean as a whistle. Somebody's obviously fastidious about housework. Everyday crafts and easy steps. The beginner's guide to painting. Interesting collection of books. Have you seen this photo? Little girl and her obviously well-to-do parents look very happy. I have successfully robbed your friends. What do you have for me? It is most unforgivable of me not to have noticed your arrival. I greeted you in the proper fashion. I apologize. Welcome to the White residence. I am the White's butler, Wooster. 4 O's? Really? You think your parents went a little too far? Wooster? Did I say butler or a scary old man? I didn't catch it. Hello, Mr. Wooster. I'm Katrielle Layton, and this is... Oh, yes, Millionaire Perfetti, Scotland Yard. Hello. Miss White asked us to come because she has a mystery she wants help solving. Very good, ma'am. I'm sure Miss White would like to give you the details personally. Miss White is the head of the household, I believe. Indeed, ma'am. Mr. and Lady White regrettably passed away in an unfortunate accident. Miss White was their only child. The young Miss White is disinclined to venture outside the residence. She is of a solitary disposition. Really? What does she do to entertain herself all alone in this large house, I wonder? Since infancy, Miss White has been most adept at crafts and handiwork, ma'am. She maintains a full schedule of such activities. I see. And could you tell us where we might find Miss White now, please, Wooster? Of course, ma'am. Kindly proceed directly up the staircase. Miss White is expecting you. All right, up we go. Let's go talk to this lady about ghosts and also why she has the fucking Addams Family children on her shelf. I guess they don't look... They look more like Lock, Shock, and Barrel. They actually might be closer to Lock, Shock, and Barrel. We'll go ahead and say they're Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Onwards. Hello? Oh, you've come. At last, a normal room with a normal person in it. That would appear to be Miss White. Let's find out what this is all about. Hi, madam. I'm gonna just rob you real quick. Oh, never mind. You put up a puzzle security system, and now I'm going to die. Miss Layton, look, there's a puzzle hiding here. Well, a stumper, not a spook. Then in the spirit of puzzle solving, I'll unstump it without delay. Alright, the first puzzle of the night. Will it be embarrassing? Probably. Here we go. Little boy is desperate to win a toy at the fairground, so he's trying his hand at a game involving ghosts and gifts. You have to line up all the gifts horizontally, vertically, or diagonally to win, but if you accidentally make a line of ghosts while you're shuffling things around, you lose. You can move the ghosts and gifts up, down, left, or right into any empty space. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. Well, that has to go over here, because otherwise it'll make a line of ghostermen. If we take this over here, and then we get that away, and move that up here, and move this there, and then... Shit. This is not what I want. Oh, wait. No, we're fine. Perfect. I win. Alright.
This should do it, I think.
Off to a good start.
That's how it's done.
The boy's chuffed to bits with that toy plane you just helped him win. Seeing how happy it's made him is all the reward you need. I would like money, though, too. Aha, there it is. It disappeared in a puff of smoke now that I've solved it. What are the puzzles physically represented by in this fucking world? What do you mean it just fucking disappeared? I say, puzzles are rather like ghosts in a way, aren't they? It's almost as if you have to solve them to let them rest in peace. Are we now implying that fucking... Yeah, fashion farthings. Sorry, I just robbed you, but it's fine. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Oh yes, the bed is everything you'd expect from a bed in a stately mansion like this. From our side, the place looks a little rough around the edges, but you can't sniff at the interior. A four-poster bed. I've always wanted one of these. I mean, when I was a young child, of course. No, Emiliana, you still want them, because they're cool. There doesn't appear to be anything unusual about this mirror, other than its location in this horrible, creepy house. Whenever I look in a mirror, I always think that my left eye is slightly higher than my... Oh, I love you, Kat. Katrielle Layton, you're so great. I love you. I love you dearly. Is that a jewelry box on the dresser in front of the mirror? And perfume, by the look of it. Where are your hint coins? Give me your hint coins. I don't dislike dolls, but these ones look like they are about to move of their own accord. Ah, these are antiques, porcelain or bisque dolls, they're called, and they've been lovingly cared for, I'd say. Each doll is beautifully dressed, isn't it? I wonder if the clothes are handmade. So, like, old dolls. Old dolls are absolutely terrifying. Like, and the older the doll, the scarier it is. Just, if you disagree with that, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Cool, we got a cursed doll. Rad. We're going to die in 7 days now. Alright, let's talk to this definitely not a wait. Yeah, let's talk to this definitely not a vampire. And she's got a puzzle, of course she does. Hello, Miss White. I'm Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. Hello, Katrielle. Thank you for coming. So you, I presume, are from Scotland Yard? Yes, I am Emiliana Buffet. If we could get straight down to business, please. Do you have some problem here at your home, Miss White? Oh, please, call me Liza. Yes, I've consulted so many people already, but no one seems to be able to solve my problem. Then the other day, Madame Dublé mentioned a lovely young detective woman she knew. I see, so she recommended me. How kind of her. Yes, and I also heard there was an extremely competent analyst at Scotland Yard, so... Well, I thought perhaps one of you might be able to help, so I decided to invite you both here to explain. Well, we'll certainly do our best, I'm sure. Could you tell us what the problem is then, Liza? Oh yes, of course, but if you don't mind, I'd rather like you to solve this puzzle first. I don't want to waste your time, you see. If you can't manage this, I'm sure the ghost will prove too much for you. Ghosts? Hell yeah, baby, we're in a haunted mansion. Fibbing phantoms. Oh no. Some cheeky ghosts want to play with you. It's a game where you have to listen to what they all say and then figure out who is lying. Seems there will be a maximum of 2 of them who are not telling the truth. Select the ghosts' faces to hear what they have to say and work out which of them is lying and which isn't. Fuck. There are no liars among us, so you're a liar. I am the only one who's lying. Do I have to... There are 2 liars among us. Not everyone is lying, you know. So it's you. And you. This is gonna be wrong.
This is an interesting one.
Never mind, I'm
Puzzles are
completely
made
right.
for solving.
It turns out I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. No, the puzzle wasn't for babies. It's that I'm a genius. A and B were lying. You really enjoyed that game. Looks like they're not done playing yet. They're gonna drag this child to the afterlife. Straight to hell. I've solved 40 puzzles. Well, Liza, do we pass? Do we pass muster? I've solved your little puzzle. Wonderful. I sure feel like I'm talking to the right people now. What voice am I giving this lady? You see, it's about the worrying, well, blood-curdling, really, events that have been taking place here. Blood-curdling? I don't know if you'll believe me when I tell you this, but we have ghosts. I knew it! Yes, and not just a few either. The whole house is crawling with them. That's amazing! So this really is a genuine haunted house! What are you so excited about, Katrielle? I'm afraid I have no idea why the ghosts have chosen to visit. Perhaps their departed souls with a grudge against my family? Or perhaps the house is built on some significant site? Or some other reason entirely, I just don't know. Whatever the reason, the ghosts are here and their malice is directed at me. Do you mean the ghosts are scaring you? They're intimidating you? And this happens on a daily basis? That's right. Various supernatural phenomena have been taking place. I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. I've consulted so many people already. I had construction workers and surveyors here trying to determine if what's happening is really the work of ghosts. I asked the police to investigate in case it's criminal activity that's behind it. When none of those avenues bore fruit, I even had a famous spiritual medium and a shaman here trying to help. But no one has been able to use these mysterious happenings at all. I see. So you've really been at your wit's end. But then you heard about us. I really don't think it's a profiler that you need, Miss White. I'm not at all sure we can be of any assistance against ghosts. Can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? Sorry, cat. Of course we can. Any mystery solved. That's the the Layton Detective Agency motto. How can you possibly claim that? So, does that mean you'll take the case, Miss Layton? And you, Miss Perfetti. Just a moment. I really don't... Of course we will. Whatever is going on here, be it ghosts or guinea pigs, we'll get to the truth of it. Guinea pigs? I haven't agreed to anything yet. Thank you so much. Oh, that's such a relief. Wait, what? Profiling ghosts? This really isn't in my job description, Katrielle. But Liza is clearly extremely worried. We must do our best for her, don't you think? Oh, I say, you are so generous of heart, miss. I do agree, it's our duty to help people who are in trouble. No self-respecting English gentleman could turn their back on a person in need. Well, I have Italian blood. Va bene. I don't like to be manipulated like this. But as you say, we have a duty to take care of the community. I thought she was French, not Italian, but I guess that makes a lot more sense. Emiliana and all. So, shall we start by investigating the house? No, I don't think we should. I think we should start by questioning all the relevant parties. We need more information about what exactly is happening here. I certainly don't disagree. Allora, I will accompany you. Oh, really? But in the Savoy Theatre case, you were determined to operate independently. There may be vital evidence or hints that you overlook without me to point them out. Sure, it's got nothing to do with you not wanting to be alone in here, has it, scaredy cat? Your dog is a very disconcerting bark, Katrielle. Come along then, let's get started. I think it's clear who the best source of information about the goings-on in this house will be. This is full of terrifying ghosts. Do be careful, all of you. I see. Gotta go talk to Wooster. He's gone. Gosh, ghosts. Rather scary, isn't it? Gosh, ghosts. Scary if you believe in that rubbish, Ernest. You mean you don't, show? Of course not. It'll all just be some big misunderstanding. May I... Ah! It would appear I startled you, sir. My apologies. Yeah, and you should apologize to Ernest, too. The poor pup nearly jumped out of his skin. What an exceptional canine you keep, ma'am. Bond discerns an almost intelligent tone to her bark. Thank you, Wooster. In fact, we were hoping to speak to you about what's been happening here in the house. Indeed, ma'am. It is to be understood that you have accepted Miss White's request. Then, very good. I shall endeavor to answer any questions you care to ask. Liza tells us that you've been experiencing a lot of ghostly visitations recently. Is that right? That is correct, ma'am. Phenomena of the supernatural are to be observed here with some regularity, since the late Mr. White passed away, that is. It is my understanding that the rather unfortunate moniker of the 6 White House Horrors has been adopted by local residents. That is unfortunate. The 6 White House hauntings has a more mysterious ring to it, don't you think? Great idea, Cat. Mark the terrifying butler. Tell me, Wooster, have you witnessed any of these strange happenings yourself? Indeed, sir. I have seen the ghosts of which Miss White speaks. A most spine-chilling experience. It was the first of the 6 occurrences, an incident that has come to be referred to as the ghosts in the garden. Tell us more. Very good, ma'am. One evening I was performing my usual duties, patrolling the grounds that surround the property. As I was walking through the garden, I heard a peculiar noise, somewhat like a muffled voice. Compelled to investigate, I approached the source of the sound. To my surprise, I observed a great number of ghostly forms in one corner of the garden, jostling and writhing together. I say.
Discombobulated, I nevertheless had the presence of mind to retire before the apparitions became aware of my presence. Regrettably, however, I stumbled upon a small shrub and was bound to exclaim. Unsurprisingly, the ghosts heard my outcry. They turned to face me, and with great malice in their eyes, made an utterance thusly. Ooh!
Ah! Ooh!
That is the tale of the ghosts in the garden, ma'am.
You certainly tell it very vividly, Rooster. Did you say there are 6 such tales?
Indeed, sir, that which I have just relayed to you, and 5 others of equally disturbing nature, I'm told. I trust you will uncover them all.
We most certainly will, don't you worry. That butler is too creepy for words. Did you hear what he was saying, Emiliana? You were standing a long way back. Of course I could. Now tell me, how exactly are you planning on getting details of the other 5 tales? Is today's mystery finding those stories? I guess. It's the fucking 7 Wonders of Twilight Town all over again. By asking people, let's see if there are any locals nearby who can give us some information. It sounds like this wonderful haunted house is something of a local attraction. Allora, can we leave? I agree, it would be a good idea to find some witnesses who don't actually live here if we can. Alright then, let's go back out onto the street and see who's around. Really? That wasn't a thing? Yeah, no, wait a second. That wasn't a puzzle piece, huh? Alright. This house still gives me the creeps. It's funny, I would never have said you were the type to believe in ghosts, Millionaire. A good profiler must always interpret data with an open mind. Allowing your personal beliefs that ghosts cannot possibly exist to cloud your judgment is an elementary and fatal mistake. Oh, I thought you were just scared. What did you say? I mean, sorry, nothing. So shall we find some people to question? Hello, sir. This is not your house. Why are you standing here? Ah, hello, Miss, let me see. Ah, yes, Miss Layton and Emiliana. Good evening. What are you doing here, DC Booker? According to my notes, the owner of this house, yes, here it is, Miss White, has asked Scotland Yard for help. She's been the target of some rather grisly supernatural goings-on and wonders if, yes, she wonders if it could be the work of pranksters. We're, investigating. Isa did tell us that she'd enlisted the help of the police already, didn't she? So, Detective Constable, how is the investigation going? The details are all here. Somewhere. Inspector Hastings was on the case, but he was called away unexpectedly. Really? I wonder what for. Yes, me too. Let me see. Yes, to take over the investigation. So I'm, taking over the investigation. Have you learned anything useful at all? My notes do say that, yes, yeah, no, we haven't discovered anything that could explain the happenings. However, well, I did spot a rather suspicious-looking shadow at the window before. And it is your job to look out for suspicious-looking things, you know, Constable. Yes, miss, I'm sure I noted it down my observations here somewhere. Here we are. I was investigating the grounds of the house by myself late one night. Something made me look up for some reason, and I saw a shady-looking shadow at one of the mansion's windows. All shadows are shady, Constable. But surely it was just somebody standing at the window, wasn't it? Oh, yes, it was much bigger than a person, though. And then it just disappeared. Poof! Like that. Well, that certainly sounds like a supernatural phenomenon. After asking some local residents, I discovered it's been seen before. People around here call it the Wraith at the Window. I'm afraid that's, let me check. Yes, that's all I know. The Wraith at the Window. Presumably that counts as another of the 6 mysterious happenings. Yes, I think so too, Ernest. Well then, that's one more off the list. Really? We haven't found a single, like, piece of the mystery puzzle yet? This would be approximately where Wooster says he saw the ghosts in the garden, I think. Nothing to wag your tail about here, is there? This isn't the garden. This isn't a garden. I think we should focus on gathering all the witness reports first. We need to find out what exactly what the 6 White House horrors are. I hope one of them was that Roxas was in that alley throwing a ball. Let's ask around here if anyone knows anything about these 6 White House horrors, shall we? It's never gonna not be funny to say. It seems they're quite famous in the immediate neighborhood, at least. Perhaps, but I doubt we'll find many people on the streets at this time of night. Except for this old lady who's been standing here for several hours. Dearie me, there you are. I've been ever so worried about you, you know. I presume you know all about all the strange occurrences at the White residence? Oh, yes, I do. I make it my business to. Of course, I didn't want to say anything to you before because I didn't want to scare you. But people say that house is haunted. It's been cursed in these past years. That makes it sound like it's a relatively recent thing. Well, all the rumors started after old Mr. White passed away, you see. I heard it from a friend, first of all, and she heard it from one of her friends. A friend of a friend? Hardly the most convincing of sources, but continue. Well, she was invited by Miss White, apparently. Very late at night it was. She was shown into the living room and was just waiting for Mrs. White then. When a puppet that was on display in there started moving all on its own. No one was touching it or holding it or anything. It just moved. Then, just when she thought it was over, the accursed thing's eyes shot open and it started to cackle. Cackle, would you believe? Oh, no. Oh, I don't even like thinking about it. I'm sure you don't. Well, my friend's friend was obviously quite beside herself. She didn't bother making her excuses. She just fled. Fled right out of the house, she did. Ooh, it's a chilling tale, isn't it? It's one of the so-called 6 White House horrors, you know. The possessed puppet, people call it. You've been very helpful, thank you. Terrifying, but helpful. Oh, well, I don't like to gossip, but if it helps, do take care if you're visiting the place again, won't you? I shudder to think of what you might find in there. You literally came in like a few minutes after the second puzzle I've solved today. It's been an hour, I've solved 2 puzzles. So the possessed puppet, it's another tale under our belts. They do seem to be something of an urban legend around here. Let's keep going and see if we can find what the others are. There aren't very many people about at this hour. To ask, are there? No, it's rather difficult from when we came to this area during the day. There were lots of people around then, weren't there? Oh yes, that's when we were visiting Madame Dublay's residence, isn't it? That's not far from here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how few puzzles I've found so far. But we also haven't gotten any of the pieces for the thing. That's right, miss. I wonder how Rex is getting along. Rex? Who's Rex? Oh, I'm sorry, Miliana. Rex is Madame Dublay's pet iguana. That's how they pronounce it. They pronounce it iguana. That's wrong and evil, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of immersion. Iguana? What a strange pet to have. Actually, Liza said it was Madame Dublay who recommended me to her, didn't she? I think that calls for a visit. We must go and thank her at once. This is hardly the time for making social calls, Katrielle. All right then, let's make it a business call. We'll ask some questions while we're there. She may well know something about the 6 White House horrors, mightn't she? I suppose that makes sense. Good. It's a plan, then. Let's pay her a visit at once. Let's go talk to the crazy iguana lady. This is Madame de Blais's house? What an impressive villa. Shall we go in, then? Not yet. Let's ask some questions of people on the street first. Good idea. Somebody might be able to tell us something useful about the white residents. Do you have anything to say, dog? Ah, I say, isn't that Shell's pal over there? That yappy dog we met on the hunt for Rex? You're right, Pinstripes. Looks like this is his territory, too. In that case, he's bound to know Liza's house. Go and ask him, Shell. See if he's heard of the 6 White House horrors. Go on, boy. Go on. All right. Stop hounding me. Go and bark hello and slip that into the conversation when I can. Oh, there. Hound. Didn't expect to see you around here. Oh, it's you, Hound. Still got your muscle on the grindstone with that old sleuthing work, eh? I don't remember what voice I gave this dog before, but this is his voice now. Oh, it's not so bad. Anyway, I was just wondering, do you know the White House that's near here? You mean that really gloomy-looking place? I know it well. Have seen anything weird there? Like maybe a ghost? Wow, what have they got you investigating now? I feel for you, Hound. I feel for you. So, ghosts, eh? Well, have you ever heard the tale of the sealed cellar? Oh, that's a new one on me. What's the story? They say that old house has a cellar, and sometimes ghosts show up in there. So that the kind of lowdown you were looking for, Hound? Yeah, thanks. I'll owe you a treat. So according to my sources on the street, apparently there's a tale about the cellar in the White House, in the White Residence. The sealed cellar, they called it. The sealed cellar? That sounds like another of the 6 tales. Good boy, Shell. Golly, a cellar with ghosts. I don't like the sound of that. There must be something dangerous hidden there. Excuse me, what are you trying to keep from me? I can hear you all muttering, you know. We've just learnt about another of the 6 White House horrors. The sealed cellar, apparently. Where did you hear that? Who told you? I'm afraid I can't divulge that information, Emiliana. It's sort of a trade secret, you see. Va bene. Obviously, you private detectives have sources we legitimate law keepers wouldn't consider using. Yes. Like my dog, the international criminal. And you're as famous as a detective as I am. You found some unique leads. No, not dog leads. I mean proper investigative leads. Dog leads? What are you talking about, Katrielle? Never mind. Let's just try to find out about the rest of these White House horrors, shall we? Stash it, Scarfid! Stash it, Scarfid! Stash it, Scarfid! He has a puzzle. No longer excited to see Stash in Scarfid. The night is ripe for puzzle solving, am I right? If the puzzle is interesting enough, I'd happily solve it at any time. Yes, I'm sure you would. You obviously have puzzles under your skin already. Well, it's your lucky night. Alright. This is the 3rd puzzle of the day. Level up. Oh, God. A group of monsters has appeared. Defeat all of the monsters and level up all 3 of the heroes to level 5. They each need a different number of experience points to level up. Blue on the left needs 5, yellow in the middle needs 10, and red on the right needs 15. Press hold A to fucking shit. Press hold A to select the hero and move him or her on top of an enemy to attack. It's also possible to undo a move by selecting the attacked enemy. Let the battle commence. Oh, Christ. Alright. None of you just give 5. Well, I mean, first of all... Ah, shit! Okay, I should have known. I should have paid attention. They're all level 1. This would be 3, wouldn't it? That's level 4. Sweet. 8. 2. That gets him to level 5. I don't think this is correct.
No, I don't think we were right. I think there. That only gets her to 4? Hold on. Let's go 3. And what if we do... This is a weird puzzle. What if that gets him to level 7? He does not need to get to level 7. That gets him to level 6. He also does not need to get to level 6. Jesus Christ. All right. Now he's level 5. You, I'm gonna give you that. I feel like, what if I give him both of these smaller ones? Right pitcher. 3 pitchers have to pour water into. Right pitcher needs 60, middle 40, left 20. I see. So, yeah, this one needs 20. This one needs 60. That gets... Nope. Not quite. Don't know where I would have initially messed up. We almost had it. We were 2 off. Damn it. Okay, what if we give you 30? That puts you all the way up to like 7. So this one only needs 20. So if we do 17 and 2? That's wrong. 17 and 3. And this can have 30, 25. This one can have 15, 8. This is not right. Yeah, no, that's not correct. If we give him 25, or 15, so she needs 15 more. He needs 15 more? They both need 15, I think. Problem is there is no... Shit. Damn it. We're so close! Alright, hold on. What if we give him all these little children? These baby ones. So he's level 5, that's 20. This one needs 40. So what if we did... This is not going to be right. There's no way in hell. Oh my god. Hey, we got it.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are
All right.
made for solving.
I kind of liked that puzzle. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one enough. Monsters have all been defeated and the heroes have leveled up. Now they're all at level 5. The best level to be. Ha 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 ha. What a funny joke. You all did a good joke. That it was a pretty clever joke. Was it as satisfying as it promised to be? Of course, I always enjoy a good puzzle. Yes, you do. And I'll have more puzzles for you when the time is right. That's ominous. Excuse me, did you guys restock on hit coins? Aw, hell yeah, you did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me them. Give me all your coins. Give them to me. What? What was that? These gates are very impressive, excellent for security, and works of art at the same time. It must be quite inconvenient to have to open these gates every time you have a visitor. The squeak of the gates opening is presumably a crime prevention measure, an intruder alert system. Alright, maid, ma'am. Oh, hello, miss. Good evening. Is Madame Dublé at home? Of course, miss. Madame and Rex are both here. They'll be delighted to see you, I'm sure. Just before that, we're trying to find out about the 6 White House horrors. I've heard there have been 46 of those. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you perhaps know anything about them? Oh yes, only too well. There's a story people call the Morbid Mirror from the White's place, you know? Morbid Mirror? That's right, miss. They say that in a cellar beneath the property there's an old mirror, and when you look in it, you see an ugly, twisted face. Just to be clear, we're not talking about someone who has an ugly, twisted face looking in the mirror, are we? Oh, no, miss. It is not your own reflection, you see. It's someone else's. Obviously, it's just a story. I don't know if there's any truth in it. Anyway, I'm sure Madam wouldn't like me to keep you. Sorry, of course. We'd like to ask Madame Dublé some questions, too. Thank you. Okay, I think that's 5. We've heard 5 of them? Or is that 4? I don't remember. I don't know how many we've gotten. Oh! Look, miss, all the cat paraphernalia has been replaced with iguana trinkets and ornaments. Ada wasn't exaggerating in her letter, was she? Where did she even get this much iguana stuff? I suppose a lady of Madame Dublay's standing and wealth can lay her hands on whatever she likes. How do I get a print of that painting? How do I get one? Somebody send me that right now. I want it in my mail by tomorrow. Well, let's not allow this iguana-topia to distract us from our mission to ask Madam about the White House horrors. Hi, have you been standing there the whole time? Give me 1 second. I really didn't think it was possible to look distinguished and iguana-y at the same time. I don't believe I've ever seen such a large picture of an iguana before. The scaly skin, the impenetrable eyes. What a wonderful picture this is. This is art. I would die on the battlefield to save this. Anyways, I gotta rob you, Madame Dublé. Just give me a second, okay? Just, If people didn't want me to take these coins, they wouldn't be leaving them all around their fucking houses. Now would they? Shit! Ah, a puzzle. Look. Well then, I'd better solve it. You're a puzzle fan too, aren't you? Are you, Emiliana? Not a fan exactly, no. It's all part of the job. It's a way of honing my profiling skills. Solving puzzles stimulates the brain, Katrielle. Oh, iguana painting. Yes, okay, yes. Watch and learn. I can't fucking believe it's pronounced iguana. That's like aluminium, but worse. This girl has 2 sand timers. When she sees the sand in both of them finish falling to the bottom at the same time, it makes her sleep like a log. That's very not... That is a very not efficient way of falling asleep. One of the timers takes 3 minutes and one of them takes 5 minutes. If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom, what is the shortest possible time in minutes it would take for the sand in both to finish falling at the same time? Oh no. Would it be 15? Would it be 15? That seems too easy. It can't just be 15, right? That can't be what it is. Fuck it. I'm ready to die.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. What could possibly have gone wrong?
Pickerots don't hurt me. Pickerots can't hurt me. Yeah, you go down by 5 Pickerots. You can't hurt me. She turns over both of the time. Wait. Okay, she turns them over when one falls. It's that she falls asleep when they both empty at the same time. I don't even know how to visualize this. Hold on. So you got one. Goes 3 minutes. We're gonna just, I'm sure this worked a lot better on a 3DS. This is the 3-minute one. So we go 3 minutes. Beautiful. I should be an artist, not a video game man. There's a 5. I know you're all impressed. So let's see the 3, but then the 5 a little bit further. This is the worst visualization I could have ever thought of drawing, but now it's all I have. Now it's all I have in life. So that 3 would end 2 minutes before the 5. And then the next one would keep going 1 minute past the 5. But the 5 will have been turned over. So you'll have another 5. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is the worst. This is not a good visualization. I don't think this is how I'm supposed to do it. So we got 2 3s, 6, and then this gets flipped over, and this is another 5. That makes a 6. This ends shortly before the... Wait. This ends shortly before the 5? Hold on. This is 10 seconds. This is 6 seconds. This goes to 9. Or minutes, sorry. This goes to 9. Nope, that's not what I meant to hit. No, please, 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 I beg of you. This is the path to 15, which you already tried. Is it? Fuck! Where's the option for she threw them out the window and went to sleep? Hold on, I have an idea. And if this is correct, I'm going to be absolutely furious.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. Clearly, I didn't have enough data for my analysis.
Okay, it wasn't that. We're fine. Trick which isn't clear from the description is that when the 3-minute timer runs out, she flips over both hourglasses, even if the 5-minute one isn't done. Well, no, but it says... Hold on, I gotta get the... Yeah, I know. The Pickerots go down, I know. Oh, yes, it does. You're absolutely right. That is what the description says. Fuck, I can't read. Only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom. Which would that be? So that would make it 3 minutes goes, and then she flips both of them over. It would just be 6 minutes, huh? Is that right?
This analysis would be simplicity itself.
Yay!
Of course, I knew I would be able to solve it.
Thank you for the help. I'm... Whew, boy. Okay. Sometimes that's just what you get with Layton games. You just... Whew. Alrighty. Back to ghosts. Puzzles are really nothing to write home about. Not when the right person is tackling them, at least. Aha, look at you. You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. I am not. Solving puzzles is just part of my job. Well, alright. It is quite fun, I suppose. Never mind. This is the best one. Every one of them gets better than the last. Ma'am, I need you to give me all of your decorations. Well, specifically, I need this painting, and I need this painting. I will settle with just this painting if need be. Anyways, tell me about ghosts. Those are iguanas, because her iguana needs iguanas around to be an iguana. I don't fucking remember. Good evening, madam. I'm sorry to drop in on you unannounced like this. Katrielle, darling. Oh, I'm delighted to see you. And so is Rexy Wexy, of course. Just look at him. Looks thrilled. Looks absolutely thrilled. Is that a delighted iguana, Emiliana? I'm a profiler and analyst of human behavior, Katrielle. Iguanas are not my thing. Oh, I believe we've met before, haven't we? Yes, it was at the Savoy, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, yes, and thank you again for your cooperation in that case. Not at all. Now tell me, what brings you here today? Another case? Actually, we're investigating the so-called 6 White House horrors for Liza White. Oh, yes, of course. It was I who gave Liza your details, you know. And do you know anything about the strange happenings at the White residence, madam? One hears tales, yes. I remember one in particular. The Searching Soul, it's called. Souls now? This is truly going to be the dark souls of White House horrors. Yes, the story tells of a most petrifying spirit that wanders the corridors of that stately old house. Night after night it stalks its prey, striking terror into the hearts of any visitors unfortunate enough to encounter it. Well, the Searching Soul is certainly a blood-curdling tale, madam. Poor Liza. She was always a rather quiet young girl, but ever since her mother and father passed away, she has seemed rather in the doldrums. I do hope you'll help her. I'm quite sure if anyone can solve this mystery, it's you, darling. Thank you for your confidence in my abilities, madam. Well, I think we know all 6 of the White House horror stories now, don't we? Yes, the ghosts in the gardens, the wraith at the window, the possessed puppets, the sealed cellar, the morbid mirror, and the searching soul. Now let's return to the house and determine whether there's any truth in these suspiciously alliterative tales. Really? That's still not a thing? Where are the case puzzle pieces? Are those just not a thing here? Good evening again, ladies. Is one to understand that you are now apprised of the details of the 6 White House horrors? Yes, we found out about all 6. Now we'd like to investigate them. We would need access to the house to do that, of course. Will that be all right? Leave no stone unturned.
It is Miss White's sincerest hope that you are able to explain these happenings.
Va bene. Let's tackle these tales one by one and see if we can explain what's been going on. You seem suddenly more upbeat, Emiliana. I think it's highly likely that these ghosts are nothing more than people's eyes playing tricks on them. I'm sure that once we investigate these supernatural phenomena will turn out to be simple illusions. On the other hand, we might prove that they're real. No. Miss Layton, I think it's time you stopped teasing Miss Perfetti and we started our investigations, don't you? Yes, you're right. Let's begin with the first tale we heard, shall we? The ghost in the garden. Wooster said he saw a number of ghosts in the grounds of the house. Didn't he? I wonder where in the garden they would have been. We already found it earlier. Did you see that? That eerie light floating up into the sky? Yes, perhaps it was one of the ghosts.
I see you've found evidence.
Ah! It's not Wooster, Emiliana. It's Wooster. Oh, you appeared out of nowhere, so I thought...
Despicable of me to have startled you in that way, ma'am. I beg your pardon. It is exactly like this. The ghosts gathering by night.
Posing poltergeists. A big group of ghosts have appeared. They will run away if they are hit by a flash of light that is the same color as them. Flash can only reach ghosts in the front row, but the ghosts behind come forward to fill in any gaps. Each color flash has a limited number of uses. Eliminate all the ghosts using your number of flashes you have at your disposal. Well, shit. Oh. Shit. Well, shit. Was I supposed to hit the red first? Wait, what? Hit blue. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. I think I have it right that we're supposed to start with red. Blue after that. And green. And red. Blue. But how do you get that one in the back? Yeah, there's always going to be... How do you get that one in the green one in the back? Maybe let's start with blue. Don't pop green until you absolutely have to. We are out of blues, actually, so this is actually... We've already fucked up. Ah, fuck. Alright, I think we have it right starting with red. Oh, wait. Now we've got it. Bam. Yeah!
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
Yay! We did it. Ghosts have disappeared and pieces are restored. It's a little bit quiet without those little fellas around, though.
A most Meritorious performance, ma'am. Now, if you will excuse me.
What on earth did he show up for like that? What's that on the floor over there? Ernest, pick it up, would you? Yes, miss. Are you sure it's not dangerous? Or cursed? It's a balloon, I think. So it is. A deflated balloon. Do you see the ghost we saw before? Could have been... Certainly on a dark night, balloons bobbing around in the air could look rather ghostly. Are you suggesting the ghosts in the garden were nothing more than a bunch of balloons? Huh. I feel this mystery starting to unravel. Let's see what we can find out about this wraith at the window next. There are so many windows visible from here. I wonder which one the ghostly figure appeared at. Finally, we got one. Jesus, that was an hour and a half to the first thing. Are there 6? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so it'll be the 6. It said that the ghosts gathering in the gardens of the White Residency. Wooster, the butler, saw the terrifying sight one night and even overheard them talking. What window? According to my notes, Inspector Hastings hasn't got much of a stomach for these kinds of scary cases. Oh, I see. Was it? Hi. Did you see that, Emiliana? A ghostly figure just appeared. There's no need to sound so quite so happy about it, Katrielle. Well, it's not every day you see a ghost, is it? We're very lucky. I'd rather win the lottery, personally.
Good evening, ma'am. Another sighting, I believe.
Wooster, you startled me again.
The apparition just observed is none other than the aptly named wraith at the window. The form, in silhouette at least, is quite removed from that of an ordinary mortal. Indeed, as in this puzzle.
They're all going to be puzzles, aren't they? Oh, I'm terrified now. Silly silhouette. There is a silhouette of something behind the curtain. It's made up of 3 statues, but which ones? Look at the 5 statues and select which 3 are the ones hiding behind the curtain. Statues cannot be taken apart and must be used in their entirety. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. Well, shit. Okay, so it has to be one of these 2. And then it could be either of these as well. Wait, what? None of them have horns on the other side. What? But none of them have horns on both sides of their head. In fact, only one of them has any horns on the side of his head. Also, it has to be one of these. I guess those 2... Is it gonna be like, oh, this one has stuff on the bottom. It turned upside down, because fuck you. It's absolutely what it's gonna be, isn't it? I think it's that one, then. Wait, no. Can't be that one. Because that would be on the wrong side if it was flipped upside down. I guess not if it was turned around. A, C, and D. Here we go.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. That was just a simple piece of profiling work.
Let's pretend that wasn't a guess. The silhouette was a combination of statues. Yep, one of them was flipped over and turned around. Oh my god. Any puzzle can be solved with the application of logic.
A stirring performance, Miss Perfetti. Most exceptional. Now, if you will excuse me.
Why does he keep appearing and then disappearing like that? Isn't that a... Look at this, Emiliana. You wouldn't expect something like this to be hidden in the bushes, would you? Projector? Yes, any image projected from here would look enormous on the wall. So the wraith at the window is just a piece of cinematic trickery. First, the so-called ghost in the garden, and now the wraith at the window. Both of them were set up by someone, which means the remaining 4 tales of supernatural phenomenon may well turn out to be fake too. Yes, which one came next? It was a possessed puppet, wasn't it? Let's head to the living room and carry on our investigations there. Anyway, I was hoping it would be the head. I'm making a ghost. D.C. Booker observed this supernatural phenomenon himself. A huge shadowy figure at the White residence window that then suddenly vanished. Yeah, after a little bit, you start to get... After a little bit, you start to get a sort of feel for the kind of bullshit that Layton games can pull on you. So, you know... Here we are back inside then, miss. So on to investigating the next of the 6 mysterious happenings. This is where that possessed puppet is supposed to have been, isn't it? Yes, the one that moved of its own accord and then cackled loudly. It's in here somewhere as we speak, probably. But you know, I can actually feel someone's eyes boring into me.
Good evening again. I trust your investigations are progressing favorably.
Gosh, I say, you did rather startle me, Wooster. You have a habit of appearing when we least expect you, Wooster.
Indeed, ma'am, I endeavor to be present at all times, yet never conspicuously so. It is a butler's duty.
It strikes me that butlers are not unlike ghosts, appearing out of thin air and disappearing again into thin air. Careful, miss, he might hear you.
I wish you luck with your investigations, ma'am.
All right, then. Let's see what we can find out about this possessed puppet. Where is it, though? Is it you? Found it. It moved. The puppet here moved, even though it didn't lay upon it. Ah, it's alive. Isn't it sweet? What a lovely face.
Have a care, sir.
All right, I was expecting it that time. He's losing his edge.
I remember Miss White as a young child doting on that very puppet when it was still ordinary. She would play with it, rather like these finger puppets, in fact.
They're really stretching how to get puzzles as part of this story. Oh, God. This is a puppet show with finger puppets on 2 hands. You need to move the finger puppets so that there's a blue one on each thumb and a red one on each little finger. Fuck. A finger puppet can only move to an empty space on the other hand, and you are not allowed to have the same color puppets next to each other on one hand. Select the finger puppet you want to move, and then select the finger you want to move it to. Alright, so we need a blue one on each thumb and a red one on each little finger. Nope, it needs to go over here, and it can't go over there. Okay. Let's put blue over here for now. That'll let us put red over here. That'll let us put red here. Bam. Alright. Oh, right. No, then I don't want to move that one. Wait, no. No. Shit. Keep hitting B. Alright. What if we moved this? Yeah, no. What if we move this pink here? This blue here. This yellow here. There's that yellow. No, fuck. Now we have a blue on there. Got a red on there. Take this pink and put it there. Blue and put it there. Alrighty.
I have a feeling that perhaps... Still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
We're almost at 2,000 pecarats.
I see Lady Layton is not only with puzzle-solving abilities, but also an exceptional puzzle-solving assistant.
Thank you, Wooster. I do my utmost to be a worthy member of the Layton Detective Agency. In fact, miss, I think I may have discovered something important. Yes, Ernest, what is it? Wooster is totally a ghost, right? Like, we're gonna mention Wooster to Liza, and she's gonna be like, who the fuck is that? There hasn't been a Wooster here in 25 years. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that. Look here, there's some sort of device inside this puppet. So there is. You sniffed that out pretty quick, Pinstripes. I was thinking to myself that the puppet's movements looked rather mechanical somehow, you see. Yes, that would explain how the puppet was able to move without anybody touching it. So this is just a wind-up doll? I really don't see what all the fuss is about here. Why are people so scared of these obvious child's pranks? There's the woman who was cowering behind a chair until a few moments ago. What is the matter with your dog, Katrielle? Why does she always bark at me like that? Yes, well, there are only 3 of the 6 White House horror stories left now. Next it was, the sealed cellar, miss. We'll have to find the way down there.
A cellar, sir? I have been in service here at the White Residence for a considerable number of years, but not once have I heard mention of a cellar, sir. Nor have I seen evidence of one.
Didn't think old Terror Eyes would let us down there. Looks like we'll have to stiff out the entrance ourselves. I don't imagine it will be easy to find. After all, it's called the Sealed Cellar. So this is going to be fun. Come along, let's start looking. The Possessed Puppet. There we go. We're getting there. A story Granny Riddleton heard from a friend of a friend. It said there's a doll in the White House that moves entirely of its own accord and laughs creepily. Yeah. Okay. Wooster, is this fireplace not in use?
Indeed, ma'am, Miss White tells me she is most comfortable when there is something of a chill in the air.
I see. An unused fireplace. The perfect place for hidden secrets, I'd say. So would I. I just hadn't voiced it yet. Stop stealing my thunder. Oh, really? You were thinking the same thing, Emiliana?
Naturally, being a residence of some considerable size, there are 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 rooms that remain unoccupied.
3 or 4? I don't even have a kennel.
The late Mr. White once posed a most interesting conundrum about an unopened room, in fact.
Next, the unopened room. Okay, it's a 25 picker-out puzzle, so hopefully I'm not dumb. This is a closed room that no one ever enters. However, 1 year has passed, and it seems that something in the room has changed. What is it?
This is an interesting one.
Screw you!
That's not like me.
Position of the objects. Oh my god. It's the hourglass! I could have sworn it would be the hourglass. It's the hourglass! Time passed! A year's passed! Am I wrong? I don't know what the hell else it could be. That's just like all the water evaporated. I don't like that it's... oh, God. Let's try the water. Fuck it. No, hold on. Hold on. Nobody ever enters the room, so the position of the object can't... Oh, my fucking God. You already told me that. It's 1 year later that the room is entered again. How could they have changed in time without being moved? Is there anything nearby to give you a clue? What? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Thing that has changed is a matter of volume. So I've tried the hourglass and the water. Well, I've tried the hourglass. Yeah, it's gotta be the water.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for
Well, at
solving.
least my second guess was correct. The thing that had changed was the water jug at the back of the room. 1 year on, and the water inside is evaporated. It begs the question of who could have put water in a room that no one ever enters in the first place. What a good question, game.
Most extraordinary performance. That is a somewhat taxing puzzle.
Well, every puzzle has a solution, Rooster, just as every mystery has an explanation. Look, it's a fireplace. A passageway is opened up leading underground.
Indeed, ma'am, most surprising.
Well, that looks like our way into the sealed cellar. Let's see what's down there.
Would a lantern perhaps be of assistance, ma'am? I carry it with me when I am patrolling the grounds at night.
Thank you, Rooster. Shall we then, Emiliana?
Sorry?
Go down there, you mean? Of course. We can't investigate the cellar from here, can we? If you're scared, you can wait here with Rooster. Just the two of you. Let me through. There could be clues down there that I want to be detective like you would miss. Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? Well, in you go, then. Stop pushing me, Katrielle. Next is the mirror thing. Two more pieces. And then it's on to the other case. That is not the side I expected it to go. That is not at all the side I expected it to go. Okay. I figured that would go right, not left. Alright. Ah, this must be the hidden cellar. It's dark and damp and awfully cramped down here, isn't it? It's like we're exploring an ancient ruin or something. What fun. When you put it like that, miss, it does seem rather fun, does it?
Puppy love, what's it doing to you, pinstripes?
Still, this is no time for games, is it? We must make a thorough investigation of this cellar. Mirror! Ah! The mirror, the reflection is hideous! Alright then, we've found it. So it won't be long before... Right, any moment now.
One is advised not to approach the mirror, ma'am.
Right on cue. Hello, Rooster. I presume this is the morbid mirror?
Indeed, ma'am. The discovery of it here in this cellar is unexpected. Nevertheless, this is certainly the mirror in question, reflecting as it does a singularly unpleasant visage. Even as we speak. that is your own face, Rooster. Indeed, man. It is said that looking at the looking glass, harbors magical powers. One is reminded of a deeply reflective puzzle. Perhaps you are acquainted with it.
So now we know why there weren't any puzzles for the first hour, because they were all backloaded here. Oh, God. They like to shine on the treasure at the bottom of the lake. Beneath the water lie mysterious crystals that reflect light just like mirrors. If you select one of these crystals, it more than doubles in size, and you can change the direction in which the light travels. They say something happens if the treasure is illuminated.
Okay, so all you can do is make it bigger.
Oh, come on. Really? I guess that makes sense. All right.
Collate the data, and the answer will drop out. Of course, I knew I would be able to solve it.
Her voice does not match her character design. I don't know how to, like, explain why, but when the light reached the treasure, it mysteriously floated up to the surface. Looks like it was searching for a new owner.
Executed most keenly, ma'am. If I may venture to remark, logic is a powerful tool indeed.
Couldn't have been simpler.
Now, if you will be kind enough to excuse me, I have a prior matter to attend to.
Butlering is a busy profession, I see. Never mind that. Look at this. There's a void behind the mirror. Who does that look like? That looks like a character from something. I don't know what, though. Ah, a severed head! Save your vocal cords, Emiliana. It's just a mannequin's head. Yes, the head is positioned so that it appears to be an image in the center of the mirror. Oh, yes. In fact, this isn't a mirror at all. It's made of some special reflective glass. You can actually see through it. There's even a lamp behind the mannequin's head to illuminate it. Look. Which gives the illusion of a severed head reflected in a mirror. Aurora, the mystery of the morbid mirror is solved. Gosh, that only leaves one of the White House stories remaining. We're murdering this investigation. Yes, it seems that rather than working separately, joining forces has really paid off. If you think so, I don't. Oh? What I need for a successful investigation is information, not collaboration. The only person I can rely on is myself. Other people are a distraction. Thanks for the pep talk, Emiliana. Talk about thinking you're top dog. Anyway, enough of this. Clearly, the morbid mirror is just another trick. Somebody around here is setting up these so-called supernatural phenomena. Is everything all right, Miss Layton? I just had a strong sense that somebody is watching us. Celeste. Of the 6 horrors, you mean the searching soul? I couldn't say, but I think it would be a good idea to return to the living room. I didn't expect the head to be the morbid mirror. I expected it to be the butt. Ghost butt. Madame Dublay's maid is heard. Yeah. No, back to the... There we go. That's strange. No Wooster. But he was just in here, wasn't he? Look! It's a ghost! Ooh! Ooh! Where did it go? It just vanished. No, it went down the corridor over there. Oh, listen. I can hear footsteps. Is someone climbing the stairs? Or something? Come along, everyone. After it. Go! Catch the definitely real ghost. That was definitely real. Are you all right, Liza? Goodness me, whatever's the matter? You all look white as sheets. Where's the ghost? We were hot on his heels. Doesn't appear to be in here, though. Must have vanished. You didn't see anything then, Liza? I mean, the ghost was Liza. It's not hard. This is the most obvious thing in the world. Oh dear, you haven't been plagued by a terrifying ghost, have you? Well, we saw a ghostly white figure, certainly. Oh my goodness, the house really is cursed. You didn't see anything yourself, Liza? No, nothing. I've just been in this room, though. Well, this is where the ghost was heading, and there are no other rooms it could have disappeared into. Are you trying to suggest, Katrielle, that it phased through a solid wall? Well, ghosts are ephemeral things. It could have simply disappeared. Just like they appear out of nowhere sometimes, too. Liza, do you have any idea why ghosts might be appearing in your home? No, no idea whatsoever, although I feel like I do understand how a ghost must feel sometimes. Whatever do you mean by that? All alone in the dark, the poor ghosts must be very lonely, I imagine. I think they wander around looking for company, really, just like in this puzzle. This should be the last puzzle, I think, of this case. And it's off to the bank case thing. Oh god, I already hate this. Black ghosts travel along the white paths, and the white ghosts travel along the black paths. They've been split up from their friends in the black and white maze. Use the 5 panels to connect the maze paths so that the white ghosts are reunited with each other and the black ghosts are reunited with each other too. Press and hold A to pick... Yeah, fuck it, I know how to do these. Oh god, this already hurts my eyes. Nope. So it is, this is like the only, that's the only option, I think. Nothing else connects the black in the middle. Can't. Okay, you can't, rotate them, so that's good to know. This can't be right. This cannot be right. I can't be doing this right. That there, and then if we put this here... No. What if we switch those two? This is incorrect, because the other black ghost can't get to the first black ghost. And the other white ghost cannot get to the other white ghost. Fuck. Okay, hold on. This puzzle kind of hurts my eyes. A little bit. Does this match up? No, that does not match up. Am I going about it wrong? See, that would make a good path for... No. Okay, we got a good white path there now. Might have a good black. There's nothing else that'll fit here, though. Maybe this one's not right? What about this one? That one could be correct. Possibly. No, it couldn't. Because that would block it in. So that's not right. That also can't be right. Nope. It has to be that one. That's the one that has to be there. I'm pretty sure. I hope. And then
That. All right, let's look. So the white. Okay, those are good. Now, do these connect is the next question. They do.
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's
Alrighty. People are so scared of ghosts, aren't they? But even ghosts can have friends. Unlike me, all alone in this ridiculously large house. Liza, I suppose the ghost we saw was the so-called searching soul. Yes, and I didn't see any signs of trickery this time, unlike the other 5 apparently supernatural phenomena. So perhaps, golly, it was a real ghost. Of course it wasn't. It must have been a trick of some kind. A searching soul roaming around looking for company. She's pretending her house is haunted so people will come around and be her friend. Case complete. Let's solve this case. Now I've uncovered the truth. This mystery is history. Interesting. I've just completed my own profiling assessment and reached a conclusion too. Well then, it looks like it's time to reveal the truth about the White House horrors and the ghosts that roam its corridors. It seems we've both arrived at the truth at the same time. How disappointing. Let's go and tell Liza, shall we? Liza, we've managed to ascertain the truth about all the strange happenings here. You have? Goodness, that's a surprise. I must say, nobody else managed to. I was expecting you to be a little happier at the noise. Oh no, I am happy. Please tell me everything you've learned. It turns out that the ghosts here weren't haunting the house after all. What they've been haunting is your heart.
I've deduced the identity of your ghost. It's Miss Seeker. First name, Attention.
Who?
No, that's not right. Let me rephrase. Not Miss Attention Seeker, but Queen Attention Seeker the 13th. Liza, you used your wonderful craft skills to make ghosts yourself, didn't you? You deliberately engineered all this fuss, setting the people who came to investigate an impossible puzzle to solve. Liza, you've been lonely, haven't you?
I'm so sorry. I just needed company. I needed someone to talk to. Anyone. I just couldn't bear it any longer.
Well, you can always call on me, Liza. I'll be happy to chat with you anytime you like.
Oh, Katrielle. You're too kind.
And also have never known the meaning of the word fear.
And don't worry, I'll give you my very best consultation rate.
You're going to charge her?
She didn't say just kidding. I'm a little worried about that.
You realise Liza hasn't been over for a chinwag, even once. You think she's dressing up as ghosts again?
No pause for alarm, Shirl. Liza has plenty of new friends now. Ghost hunters have flocked to the house. She's even set up a club for people interested in that sort of thing. It's called the Supernaturalists.
It's a dumb name. She should come up with another one.
It is.
Perhaps they'd be interested in a supernatural talking dog, huh?
Hey, I'd wear clothes if I could. Anyway, I'm
What?
pleased for Liza.
What the wait, what? What? What?
At least she doesn't have to be alone.
I don't get the joke. What was the fucking joke?
Yes. Although
What?
she may be overcompensating. They seem to have ghost parties at the house every single day now. She sent this photograph. Look.
I say.
Shocking.
She was a ghost of her true potential for so long, just waiting in that big lonely house for somebody to notice her and be her friend. They're playing Uno, the scariest of games. Now she has dozens of friends, and she can finally start enjoying her life. Yes, please, I would like this to that. All right. That's one case done, but I said I was doing 2 tonight, and I meant it. So the next one we're doing is case number 6, which is something's been stolen from the brand new vault at the Layman's Reserve Bank. What are these? No, that's not what I meant. Power Mouse of Justice. Ratman has been rescuing the sales figures of London Times. Guy's gone missing. Ted Cove been... those will be other weeks, but this one's what we're gonna do next. So we gotta put on an outfit worthy of going to the bank. So let's go find an outfit worthy of going to the bank. This seems rather bankish. Isn't very bankish, but this might be yacht-ish. I don't know. That's Christmas. She could go in her pajamas. Yeah, I think I like this one. Which color? Got brown. Got a light blue. Pink. Pink's pretty cute. We got yellow. We got just denim. You know what? Yeah, we're going denim. Going denim today. All right. Case number 6. Is this definitely the place Inspector Hastings asked us to meet him, Ernest? Yes, miss. In fact, in front of the Layman's Reserve Bank, he said. And it doesn't appear to be open yet. I wonder what the inspector wants. Maybe it's some problem at the bank. I don't trust banks. Apart from Barclays. It's all in the name. Is that it? Is that the name of a bank in England? The greatest puzzle of all. Great Britain. Well, he didn't mention anything like that. He just telephoned the agency and asked us to meet him here. That was all. He's always doing this. That man never gets to the point. Well, anyway, it's a pretty impressive building, isn't it? Yes, it's amazing to think that just 10 years ago, no one had even heard of the Layman's Reserve Bank. Well, this building doesn't look new. I expect the bank bought it from somebody else, that's why. It's very important for a bank to portray the right image, you see, Cheryl. In its name, its logo, and its office buildings. Barclays just has a kennel as its logo. I like it. What is Barclays? Other than the basketball player. Oh, there's Inspector Hastings now, coming out from inside the bank. Yes, and he looks troubled. I smell a case in the making. Wonder what it's going to be. Hi, you all, cat. Thanks for coming. Good morning, Inspector. Do you have a new case for me, I take it? Spot on. In fact, you were asked for personally. You mean somebody else asked for me to investigate, not you? Spot on again. Your little agency's getting quite a name for itself now. I said I'd get in touch with you on the gentleman's behalf. I felt quite pleased with myself as it happens. Well, I'm glad the agency is becoming more widely known, but I'm not sure what that has to do with you, Inspector. Well, I'm the one who cottoned on to your great puzzle-solving abilities, ain't I? Aren't I? Takes a keen eye to spot a good investigator, cat. He knows how to blow his nose, Trumpet. Explains the big nose. Well, it's jolly good news that the agency is getting the recognition it deserves, don't you think? It's a tribute to your wonderful detective skills, Miss Layton. Blimey, listen to me gassing. Come on, we better go in. Gentleman in question has specifically requested we keep the investigation hush-hush. Mum's the word, all right? Yes, Mum? Well, Let's go in so we can find out what this is all about then. First I have to look for hint coins at the bank. That must be a bit of a breeze today. That long banner with the bank logo on it is swaying gently. Look. Now there's an idea. A banner with the Layton Detective Agency logo hanging from the eaves of the office building. If you were up close to that thing, you would think it would look enormous, I should think. That is how perspective works. I say, it's a jolly grand building, isn't it? Very striking, just like a bank ought to be. And it just look historic and yet not old somehow. It's a very beautiful design. It's impressive, sure, but not a patch on Barclays. What the fuck is Barclays? Why are you here? Ah, Mr. Tor. I didn't know you banked here. Oh, hello, Miss Layton. I don't know where I'm at, to be honest. I've sent me this puzzle and I just can't solve it. Really? Mr. Rector sets puzzles? Sometimes, yes. Couldn't help me solve it, could you? Here, let me show it to you. Oh, it's puzzle 69. Nice. There was a wall with 12 sections that need to be painted, just like the one in the picture. Red around the outside edge on the left, blue around the outside edge on the right, and purple in the center. A pot of paint for one section costs €10. 10 pounds for red, 10 pounds for blue, and 30 pounds for purple. How much is the paint going to cost? Try to figure out the minimum possible price. I would say 30, because then they can just mix up the red and blue. That's my guess.
I've seen how to solve this now.
Oh, fuck you.
Not good, Katrielle, not good.
No, I'm right. Except maybe it's 20. Because they'd just be able to mix the red and blue into purple. That has to be what it's going for. That has to be what it's going for. It has to be.
I've seen how to solve this now. What's the matter with me today?
If you buy pots of paint to match the color shown in the picture, it will cost 160. Try to figure out a more frugal way to do this. I just did! I already did! Oh, I'm stupid. I can't read. Each section is one pot of paint. Three, four. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 120.
I've seen how to solve this now. And that's how it's done.
I was right, I just misread everything. 6 red pots and 6 blue pots gives a total of cost of 120 pounds. Mixing 1 pot of red paint with 1 pot of blue paint gives 2 pots worth of purple paint. There, that's how it's done. Does that help, Mr. Tor? Brilliant, you made it look so easy. I suppose you detectives are primed for puzzle solving. I'll bear you in mind next time I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, good, you don't have a puzzle. Is it a private joke, or is it something you can share? Ah! You scared me. Anyway, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried, but I am so curious. Hello, Acorn Man. The sign on the door says it's closed, but I saw a woman inside before. In other words, it's closed. Open bracket. Unless we like you and want to let you in. Close bracket. Thanks. You said it. Just back away. Find the hint coins. What's up? Oh, she feels deserted in here without any customers, doesn't it? Oh, there's a woman over there, though. Look. Yeah, she's not a customer. That's the general manager of the bank. The general manager? She's very important, then. You said it, Sunshine. Layman's Reserve Bank has branches all over the country. Each one has a branch manager, and that lady there is the manager of all those managers. The gentleman who asked for this investigation said she'd fill us in on all the details. All right, then. Let's get filled in. I feel like this woman is about to, like, tell me how she just has to... It's the most fiscally responsible thing to do to close the orphanage. Children don't need food. Think of the budget savings. This is just one of many desks for signing important documents, it seems. Each desk even has its own lamp. Where is Penrod? It's like a dream. I could do with one of these at the office yard. No chairs, so the people here work on their feet like dogs. Well, yeah, that's capitalism, Cheryl. Nobody's allowed to sit down. Man, there's a lot of hen coins in this bank. Fuck! Pen on every desk. People visiting the bank can use these desks to write on if they need to. Lucky pups, they should write on paper, not the desks. Oh, look, there's a puzzle with the pen on this one. Pencil box. In this picture, a square is colored in if it has lines drawn around it. Can you make it so that 4 or more squares are colored in? If you select a pencil, the pencil will disappear and a line will appear in its place. The line is drawn in the direction the pencil was facing. Select the pencils in order to draw the necessary lines. You can also delete lines by selecting them. So we need 4? What? Hold on. Ah, fuck you. Ah. Ah. Damn these pencils. When will they be satisfied? When we're all dead? It's very easy to get an impasse on this. Fuck. Fuck. I think I might be fucked. Ah, never mind. Wait, what? No! That's a what are you fucking talking about? That's a whole thing! What are you talking about? Did that... But that's the... You said that... But that means this is filled in! Look, it's filled in! What are you fucking talking about? Oh my god. Alright, well, we're fucked. Oh, god damn it! We have entered hell. We're here in hell. Welcome to hell, everybody. I hope you're all ready. This is what happens when you die. What? I genuinely don't understand what the hell's going on. Alright. Well, I'm going to assume we can't do what we currently have. Start over. No, what? This is my weird guess. No, fuck off. Okay, now is there any possible way we can... Oh. Ah, there we go. No. Ah. Come on.
I eat puzzles like this for breakfast.
Yay!
That was too easy.
Oh, my eyes itchy all of a sudden. That was jolly spiffing, Shell. You've obviously been taking notes from Miss Layton.
Well, you know, Pinstripes, I might have lost my memory, but I haven't lost my mind.
Alright, lady, tell me about the orphanage you want to close. Hello, I understand that you're the general manager of the bank.
That's right, love. And who are you, coming in here with your dirty dog? We're not open to the public yet.
I'm sorry. Gosh, have we done something to offend?
No, sorry, madam. She's not a member of the public. This is the detective who'll be investigating the case for you.
Detective, this little girl, are you sure she's up to the task? This is a very complicated case, you know.
I do understand, madam, but I assure you, Miss Layton is highly accomplished in her field.
Let's hope so, because I demand perfection. Any slip-ups and I'll have to ask you to drop it.
Please rest assured, I'll solve the case for you perfectly. Of course, I'll need you to give me as many details as you can first. Would that be all right?
Yes, I suppose so. Miss Layton, was it?
Yes, Katrielle Layton of the Layton Detective Agency, and my assistant here is Ernest Greaves.
Hello, I'm Bianca Teller. As you already know, Miss Layton, I'm the general manager of the Layman's Reserve Bank.
Oh, please call me Katrielle.
No, I'd rather not. First names can be a source of confusion. Using people's full names is the perfect solution.
This husky's a real barrel of laughs, isn't she?
Well then, perhaps you could explain what exactly the problem is.
It's a sensitive matter to be treated with complete discretion, do you understand?
Your secrets are safe with me, as safe as this bank's vault.
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, I wasn't meaning to be. Is there some problem with the bank's vault then?
Yes, I pride myself on my perfect security measures here, but we've been the victims of grand larceny.
I say, someone robbed the bank. How much was taken?
100 million sterling in notes.
I see 100 million. Wait, 100 million? Well, shit. That's a lot of fucking money. How's this one gonna be, like, explained away by a goofy coincidence? Did she just say 100 million? Shell, I don't think I heard her correctly. How much is 100 million?
How many bags of dog biscuits would that buy?
That would buy you all the dog biscuit manufacturers in the world, Shell.
Really? Oh, I don't think I can eat all of them.
Are you talking to your dog? You do realize the gravity of this case, don't you? It could undermine the whole bank. Trust me to get lumbered with a detective who talks to dogs.
I asked for her, especially, Bianca.
It's Dwayne the Brit Johnson.
Oh, Mr. Sloane's. I wasn't expecting you, sir.
Weren't you? It's my bank that's been robbed, innit? Don't want a boss breathing down your neck, is that it?
No, of course not, sir.
Well, you certainly aren't taken with my choice of detective, that's for sure and certain.
Oh, no, sir. I'm sure you've chosen perfectly. I'll cooperate with Miss Layton in any way I can.
Glad to hear it, lass, because she'll be handling this investigation alongside the good gentleman from Scotland Yard.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. I'm sure they'll get to the bottom of it.
Were his boots that shiny when he walked in here? Has someone been licking them? Ugh.
At least it means she'll stop treating Miss Layton like a schoolgirl.
If you'll excuse me then, Miss Layton, now that Mr. Sloane's is here, I must be getting on.
Oh, sorry. I hope we haven't kept you. It's just that the branch manager had to be taken into hospital, you see. Gosh, people sustained injuries in the incident.
Oh, the doctors say it's not too serious, but he hasn't regained consciousness yet. So I'm having to fill in for him at the moment. I see. Well, you're obviously very busy. Excuse me then, sir. I'll get on.
So we haven't properly been introduced yet, have we? I'm Grant Sloanes.
Good.
Owner of this bank. A few businesses, actually. This is just one of them. If it were Madame Dublay who told me about you. So when I spoke to Mr. Hastings, I made sure he understood I wanted you on the case.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Sloanes. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
He certainly looks the part, doesn't he?
He's a giant. He really packs a punch.
He'll punch you if he hears that, Pinstripes. Eh? What's that then?
Oh, no, I mean nothing. I believe I've seen you before, Mr. Sloanes. At the premiere of No Sub for Love, wasn't it? At the Savoy.
Oh yes, that's right. You solved that one as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Does that mean you're one of the so-called 7 dragons?
Well, it's not a title I'd have chosen for myself, but yes, people do call me that. Anyway, enough chat. Let's get down to business.
Yes, of course. Miss Teller informs us that you've had a break-in.
It's an understatement. 100 million quid's hardly a break-in. Anyway, break-in, burglary, grand larceny, whatever you want to call it, it needs sorting fast. So first things first, let's show our young detective here the vault where the money was, Inspector.
Right, you are, Mr. Sloanes. I've already got the lads from the Yard investigating down there.
It's in the basement, of course. I'll explain more once we're down there.
Let's go to the vault door. Yep, that sure is a vault door. So this is where the incident took place. That's the master vault of Layman's Reserve Bank. 100 million quid in cash went missing from inside there. I say, it's enormous.
That's not a vault, that's a room.
It was discovered missing earlier this morning. Looks like a classic case of grand larceny. Why do I keep saying gland? So we gotta catch the crook who did it and get the dough back as quickly as possible, Cat. Say people from Scotland Yard are already investigating the vault, Inspector. Have you found any evidence that might suggest who did this?
Not a flaming sausage.
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing this, England. It's unethical.
I would have taken a photo to crack this. I would have taken a pro to crack this safe, that's for sure. But even pros leave a trail usually. Well, not this time.
That is strange. I'll need to ask some questions.
Just before you do, love.
Yes, Mr. Sloanes?
I think I'd like to see this great mind of yours in action first. Let's see if you can solve this brain teaser. It's not that I doubt your abilities, don't worry. I've heard nothing but good things about you. But I'll never deal with anyone until I've seen them roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty with my own eyes.
Like everybody else in this fucking world. Hey, solve my puzzle before I let you have health insurance. Hey, solve my puzzle before I give you a job. Hey, solve my puzzle before I shoot you in the back and throw you into the Thames. It's just how it always goes here. Now, what was the password to the safe? It's 6 letters long and uses the words A, B, and C. The letters A, B, and C. Use the pointers on the memo to figure out the correct password and open the safe. Same letter is repeated twice in a row in 2 different places. The same letter never appears 3 times or more in a row. The letters A and C appear with the same frequency, which is less than the frequency of the letter B. After a C, there is always an A. Oh no. Cab back. Wait, that can't be it. The same letter is repeated twice in a row in 2 different places.
Nope, it says after a C, there's always... Abka! No, a C and A need to be the same. It has to be this, right? This is the only thing that sort of makes... No, it can't be that. Abka. No. I need a hint. Look at the hint. The letters A and C appear with the same frequency, which is less than the frequency of letter B. Does this work out the possible number of times each letter could appear? Yes, it does. You can see the letters could be as follows. A0, B6, C0, or A1, B4, C1. Nope. Wrong. Okay. What if it's cab?
This should do it, I think.
Oh wait, no, it can't be cab. It can't be cab. It can't be cab. I forgot. You can't have, there aren't any that never appears 3 times or more in a row. So it can't be cab. But it can be
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
And it's as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. You just throw bullshit at the wall and eventually you're right. Well, Mr. Sloanes, I hope that's instilled some confidence in you about my abilities. Oh, golly, what's wrong? He's just glaring at us.
Miss Layton. I don't understand. She solved the puzzle. Why is she looking so fierce? Cracking stuff, love. That's just what I was expecting. Even better.
Oh, I think that was his pleased look.
Remind me to never look when he's upset.
Thank you. So will you tell us the details of this case now?
Of course, gladly. Mystery of the missing 100 million. It's up to you to solve it now.
I'll do my very best to confine this mystery to history, Mr. Sloanes. Tell me about your tat. Hello, 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 whatever we here, Miss Layton and her trusty assistant Ernest Greaves, I see. Hello, PC Beats. This is an amazing vault, isn't it? Although I imagine opening and closing it must be hard work. Aha, I had the same thought when I saw how thick the door was, but it turns out it's motorized. All you have to do is enter the code and press the button, and I presto, it opens automatically. So you don't need to be big and burly to open the vault, then. I see. Not at all, Miss Layton. Even you'd be able to open it if you knew the code. Is that an axe? Is that an axe? Why is there an axe? Just look at how thick and heavy this door is. Vault door can only be unlocked by entering the correct passcode. And the only 3 people who knew that code are Mr. Sloanes himself, Miss Teller, and who you met before, and the manager of this branch, a Mr. Shinplasters, who's now in hospital, of course. So in other words, no one can open the vault apart from those 3 people. I see. When the security guard noticed there was a problem this morning, he found the vault door open already. The branch manager was out cold on the floor. So presumably, he was the one who opened the vault then. That's the only explanation we've been able to come up with so far, yeah. We had a good look at the vault door, but there are no signs of it being forced or jimmied in any way. A great big door like this one would be impossible to force open, surely. Exactly, so either Shinplasters was coerced into opening the vault, or the criminal slipped in after he'd opened it for himself. They're the only 2 possible explanations as far as I can tell, right? Yes. Coins. I need to steal these coins from the bank. Nothing gets me going more than stealing coins from the bank.
What a solid construction. It seems inconceivable that the walls or doors could have been compromised.
Is the whole thing made out of metal? All the way through? Well, dog my cats.
State-of-the-art vault hidden in the depths of this historic-looking building. It's all rather exciting. Alright, Sloans, what you got for me? It's very impressive-looking vault, Mr. Sloans.
Aha, yes. This is the Hermit 5000. Hermetically sealed and totally indestructible. You could fire a shell from a tank at this thing and the contents would be unarmed. In fact, it's not really enough to call it a vault. This thing's a fortress.
Wowee. Does it really need to be so tough?
I made it myself, lad. Well, one of the companies I own did, anyway.
Really? You own a company that makes vaults for banks?
Let me tell you something, lad. It's not just people's money that a bank's vault keeps safe. It's the bank's integrity and its customers' trust.
Oh, that would be a smashing slogan for your new vault.
So as soon as we completed the manufacture of the Hermit 5000, I had it installed here in the bank. I thought it would give our customers even more peace of mind. That's what I thought. Can't believe it's been breached so easily. Misjudged that one, no mistake.
So it's the latest model, this vault. I think there's 6. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Come on. Sure got our piece earlier. I understand you were the first person on the scene, is that right? You're a security guard here, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't believe it happened. I can't believe it. How could this have happened? I don't know what voice to give this man. There's too many characters, and I only have like 6 voices. I only have like 4 voices. I have 3 voices. And Donald Duck. That's what we're trying to find out. Could you tell us what you saw this morning, please?
Well, it's my job to keep watching the foyer every overnight, see? From when the bank closes one day to the next morning. I was keeping a lookout all night, but I swear I never spotted anything strange. Then early in the morning, Mr. Shinplaster showed up as usual. He's the boss, see?
And does Mr. Shinplasters always come in early to work?
Yes, he's always very busy, so he usually tries to get in before everyone else. He must have had something to do in the vault because he went straight through the foyer and headed downstairs. Not long after, I heard him cry out, so I ran down there as quick as I could. When I got there, the vault door was wide open.
Did you look inside the vault at the time?
Well, I was worried, see? Thought there might be a robber in here or something. I thought I should be brave, so I just peeked in quickly. That's when I saw the body flat out on the floor.
But that was actually Mr. Shinplasters, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And there was no one else about it all. Not in the vault or out of it.
What did you do next?
I dialed 999 straight away, of course.
And then I called Miss Teller. She's the general manager.
You're supposed to call the general manager if there's anything not right, see?
Then she showed up and saw the vault. She nearly had a heart attack. 100 million quid gone. So it was Miss Teller who first realized how much was missing.
Yeah, it's not my business knowing how much is stashed in the vault, see? And then the boys in blue showed up, the ambulances. It was like a carnival around here, and that's all I can tell you.
But is it right that Mr. Shinplaster still hasn't regained consciousness?
That's what I was told, yeah. Broke both his legs as well, but they said it wasn't life-threatening.
Shinplasters. Oh my god. Man named Shinplasters breaks both of his legs. Man named Octavius winds up with 8 arms. There's a good chance he saw the culprit, though. What a dreadful shame we can't get a statement from him. Yes, that's frustrating. Still, we must push on with the investigation as best we can. After everything we've been told so far, this does seem like a rather strange case, doesn't it? There's no trace of robbery at all, not a single scrap of evidence.
That's exactly the problem we're facing in our investigation, Sunshine.
Well, before we give up hope, let's just look around the banks inside the vault. That would be alright, wouldn't it, Mr. Sloans?
Of course, I'll give you the guided tour.
I hate that I've given that man that voice. No. Oh my god.
So this is what the inside of a bank, of a vault looks like.
It's enormous, isn't it? And so shiny, the entire thing is made of metal.
As for security, the walls are just as thick as the door and made of heavy metal plate.
How could anyone manage to steal anything from such an impenetrable box? The answers are locked within, Ernest. That's why we need to investigate. This is where the body was.
Oh golly, is this the chalk outline of Shin Blasters, the branch manager? Yep, this is where it was found this morning.
Looks like he hit his head when he fell to the floor and knocked himself out, so they took him off in an ambulance, like I said. I had the lads marked out where he was, just in case it turns out to be important. That makes it look like a murder scene, doesn't it? Luckily, I don't think there's any chance of that. They say his injuries aren't life-threatening. But he hasn't regained consciousness yet, has he?
Nope, bloke's been away with the fairies ever since he was discovered. Which is a right pain in terms of my investigation. If you could just ask him what he saw, we'd be in a much better position.
Inspector Hastings, were these pallets positioned like this when the vault was open this morning?
Absolutely. Apart from taking the unconscious Mr. Shimplasters away in an ambulance, the scene's exactly as it was found. Apparently the missing money was stacked up on these pallets here.
The banknotes weren't inside a case or box or anything then? Oh, fucking hell, I already know what happened.
Oh, not according to Miss Teller's statement anyway.
All those notes would have been rather heavy, wouldn't they? One person alone couldn't have taken them all, surely. Else we're looking for a group of robbers.
That's a fair point, Sunshine. Bank heists are often carried out by more than one person. There's a good chance you're right.
I say, what an incredibly large fan.
That lad is the heart of the Hermit 5000's ventilation system. The air temperature and humidity are kept constant at all times.
But why do you need air conditioning in a vault? People only come in for very short periods of time, surely.
We don't just keep cash in our bank's vaults, you see. We store expensive jewellery and works of vault for our customers too. Things like that can be ruined by even the slightest variations in temperature or humidity. Hermit 5000 isn't just strong as an ox, it's gentle as a lamb to the things inside it as well.
Oh, I see. Yes, rather like the air conditioning that's used for museums and art galleries, of course.
That's the idea, lad, yes.
Though I have to confess, the fan's been on the blink a bit recently, so we've had to turn it off. Obviously, that doesn't affect the security of the vault in any way, though. I see. So the air inside the vault is managed using the large fan, which is connected to the ventilation system. Yeah, it's super fucking obvious what it is. This is the easiest to figure out so far. Hint coin. Is that another fucking axe? Why do you have so many axes? Ah, so there are individual little safe deposit boxes built into the inside of the walls of the vault, I see.
There must be all kinds of treasures behind those little drills.
Perhaps we should consider keeping some of our paperwork in a safe deposit box at the bank, miss. Couldn't have come up with a better sculpture than a stack of money? No! A stack of money is all we need. Look, miss. Gold bullion bars. And is bullion? Bullion? Bouillon is the food. Bouillon's the chicken. And so many of them. Yes, that's what I'd expect to see inside a bank's vault, really.
What is it? Have you spotted something, Cat?
How long has this bouillon been in the vault, Inspector? Do you know?
Told me it's been sitting here for about a month now.
In other words, the thief or thieves who stole the £100 million would have also seen this gold, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's true, but Mr. Teller informs me that every bar is accounted for. No gold was taken.
Why, though? What thief wouldn't be dazzled by all these gold bars?
Yeah, it's a bit odd, come to mention it.
I've had it away, no mistake.
I mean, not that thefts ever crossed my mind, ever. I mean, I was just speaking hypothetically, all right?
I think even you'd struggle to make off with this much gold, Inspector. It's extremely heavy. It's not something you'd want to be trying to move in a hurry. Yeah, it makes sense. It was slowed down whoever it was too much. So you think that's why the gold was left untouched and only the readies got taken, do you? It's only a theory, but yes, we won't know for sure until we've investigated more thoroughly. Really? That wasn't a thing? That wasn't a piece? Hey, buddy. Oh, hello, DC Booker. So you're working on the case, are you? Could you tell us what you found out, Constable? Of course, well, interviewed a number of key people and, oh, yes, here it is. Apparently there were works of art and very expensive pieces of jewellery in the vault here as well as the gold. However, the thief of thieves only took banknotes to the hunt value of, 100 million sterling. So everything else was untouched. It is peculiar, that. Perhaps whoever it was just couldn't be bothered to go through all the drawers. There are a lot of them. Don't assume the criminal was bone idle as you, cat. What? What? What the fuck does that mean? Perhaps it was just a matter of not having enough time to take anything other than the banknotes. Pinstrop's could have a point there, though. Well, according to what it says here, works of art and things can be hard to sell on without leaving a trail, you see. Yes, that would be why only the cash was taken. Apart from that, it just says here that I need to carry on investigating inside the vault. So, I think we've seen enough in here for now. Oh, Miss Layton, have you worked out who did it already? No, I couldn't say just yet. We need to do a little more investigative work first. I'm afraid I've got a few business matters to see to, so I'll have to leave you to it if that's all right. Absolutely. You can leave this in our hands, Mr. Sloanes. Thank you, Miss Layton, and good luck. Right then, ta-ta for now. With his bank 100 million down, I'd say he's got more than a few business matters to attend to. So then, Cat, as a result of our investigations so far, here's my theory on what must have happened. You have a theory, Inspector. What you look so surprised for? I'm a detective inspector, Cat. What I reckon is the thief or thieves must have snuck into the bank sometime last night. Then he or she or they waited for the branch manager to come in the morning. And he or she or they forced him to enter the security code. Now he or she or they only nicked the cash because it was the first thing he or she or they saw. And he or she or they didn't bother with the gold because it would have slowed him or her or them down too much during the getaway. In the end, he or she or they boshed shin plasters over the head and made a run for it. Well, what do you reckon? I think I've nailed it. He or she or they could have done that. But is that really what happened, I wonder? What, you think I'm wide of the mark, do you? Well, the security guard was in the foyer from the close of business yesterday right through till this morning. But he claims there was nothing unusual in all that time, doesn't he? Well, yeah, but... Not to mention the fact that immediately after the incident this morning, he says he didn't see anyone other than Mr. Shin Plasters. So apart from being long-winded, your theory also fails to explain how he or she or they got in and got out of the bank unnoticed. I already know what it is. I know what did it. It's dumb. I suppose you've got a point there. Back to the drawing board then. What a shame. The bank will be in terrible trouble if we don't solve this soon. A theft of £100 million is going to be headline news all over the capital. That's why this is all hush-hush. The press can't get hold of it. So you mean this incident hasn't been made public yet? No. And Miss Teller's been pretty noisy about making sure we understand how it has to stay. It's bad news for the bank, this. I'll say, if it's not dealt with the proper way, it could mean they have to close down even. So, like I said before, mum's the word. Got it? As the officer of the law, I'm only at liberty to keep this from the public for 24 hours, so we've got to find the dough before the end of the day. Just make sure you don't go telling your neighbours about this or anything, right? As if I'd say a woof to anyone. That reminds me, I think we need to ask Miss Teller a few more questions. She had a dash before, didn't she? She said she'd be in our office if we needed her. All right then, shall we head up there now? You go ahead. I'm going to stay here and push on with the investigation of the crime scene. Bank robber. There was a bank robber, apparently. I'm I'm glad there's a I'm glad one of our clues is bank robber in this apparent bank robbery case. Excuse the intrusion, but oh, Mr. Stones is in here too. Looks like he's deep in conversation with Miss Teller at the moment.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear, Bianca. You're the general manager of the Layman's Reserve Bank, so you have to take responsibility when problems like this arise. If it gets out that we've lost 100 million quid, there'll be a rush on the bank. All our customers want to make their deposits away. If that happens, we're finished. Not getting through to you.
Loud and clear, Mr. Sloanes.
All right then, good. Got a lot of faith in you, though, Bianca. You'll weather this storm for us.
The thing is...
What?
Nothing. Forget it. So where are you going now, Mr. Sloanes?
Ventilator and the Hermit's playing up. Got to call the maintenance fella and get him to take a look at it.
I see.
Bianca, if you've got something to say, spit it out, lass.
No, really, it's nothing.
All right then. If you're sure, I'll be off. Make sure you see to all Shinplatz's jobs as well, won't you?
Yes, I will. Golly, they are in a real fix, aren't they?
We've got to get to the rotten mongrels that did this. Or mongrel. Ah, Miss Layton, I didn't see you there. How's the investigation coming along?
Well, I think we'd just like to have a word with Miss Teller again.
Be my guest. Ta-ta for now, then.
Oh, it's you. I thought you were supposed to be investigating the robbery for us. Yes, that's what we're doing. Well, I'm a very busy woman, so if there's something you need from me, could we keep it short, please? Hold on, first I gotta rob you. A gorgeous gift box. Fashion farthings. Oh, look at that. Look at that cute little safe. A world apart from the vault we were looking at before, isn't it? Perhaps we should install a safe like that in the office, miss. Sadly, Ernest, I don't have anything valuable enough to put in a safe, or much money to speak of.
You've already got a safe place for all your documents, piled high on your desk.
You're interested in my safe now, are you? Well, obviously, it's tiny compared to the Hermit 5000, but Mr. Sloane's had this one put in as well. So it was made by his company as well. Yes, although I don't know much about his business affairs outside of the bank. Apparently, he markets these little safes as being as tough as a bank's vault. Your boss is a very shrewd businessman, obviously. Mr. Sloane's is the perfect example of a manager as far as I'm concerned. Until now, he's mainly focused on the financial sector. But I think he's intending to branch out into other areas from now on. Gosh, he really is a very impressive man. Yes, it is. It's quite extraordinary that in just 10 years, the Layman's Reserve Bank has opened branches all over the country. No, that's supposed to be a hint coin. This is a jolly fine plate, don't you think? It's all right. Personally, I find the puzzle that's behind it more interesting. Gosh, I hadn't noticed. What a funny place to hide a puzzle. Is it, Ernest? Is it? There's a spaceship that's out of fuel and is just drifting in space. You need to get all nearby energy orbs to it in order to power up its engines again. You can move the orbs horizontally, vertically, and diagonally, either to fuse with other orbs or to refuel the spaceship. Get them all into the spaceship either in one huge fused orb delivery or several smaller ones. You can't get around the asteroids, however. Ah, I see. Nope. No, come on. Why can't I? Oh. Okay, I see. I get it now. No, why can't it? It's not diagonal. Guess we're getting this one first. This is alright. This isn't right either. We need to end on this one. I think. Which we can. Hey, okay, I figured that out. Oh, come on. Yay!
I have a feeling that perhaps... That's a relief. I wasn't entirely sure.
Perfect. Alright, let's keep it moving. There, I did it, miss. I solved it. So you did, Ernest. Just as well. I can't have my assistant being poor at puzzles. Absolutely not, miss, but there's no need to worry. I won't let you down. Oh, Ernest. Whatever she pays you is too much. Ah, this pot looks like a genuine antique. I should think it's very valuable. Gosh, please be careful when you're examining this pot, miss. We can't afford to replace it. So it's worth a little money? Why? You can't sleep in it. You can't eat it. Oops, real flowers. They don't like being licked. Thought they were plastic. The expensive furnishings are very impressive, but it's nice to see a touch of nature in here too. Ah yes, these are miniature roses. They're rather charming, I think. These papers here. That's private bank business, thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. It becomes a habit, you see, when you're a detective. You do seem to have an awful lot of documents here, though, Miss Teller. What, these? They're all insurance documents. Not that it's anything to do with you. I didn't realize the Layman's Reserve Bank offered insurance as well. Is that a new line of business you're pursuing? No, this isn't insurance for our customers. This is our own insurance. The bank takes out insurance against unforeseen mishaps and the like. If there was a fire or something, or some other unforeseen disaster, we'd get a payout to cover any losses. Well, this is certainly an unforeseen disaster, isn't it? A bank robbery on this scale. Yes, that's true. This goes to show you, you never know what's around the corner. So the bank is insured. Ah, hell yeah, we're gonna break an insurance fraud scam. Alright, just 3 more. Oh, sorry, 2 more. I can't count. So, you want to ask me something? Yes, that's right. I understand that the disappearance of the money from the vault hasn't been made public yet. Obviously, the bank doesn't intend to keep something like this a secret forever. There could be repercussions far beyond the Layman's Reserve Bank itself. What do you mean? I mean that the disappearance of £100 million is likely to cause widespread financial uncertainty. Not just in London, all over the country. People will panic. That's why I've asked Inspector Hastings to keep this matter quiet until we've sorted it out as best we can. When the time is right, we'll issue a press release and the bank will take full responsibility for any areas where its handling of the situation has been less than perfect. I see. Thank you. That explains it. Gosh, miss, I knew it was serious, but I didn't realize it was this serious. We have to find that missing money. Well, I think we've got the information we needed now. Thank you, Miss Teller. Don't see what any of that had to do with the robbery. What a waste of time. Don't worry, I assure you we'll track down the missing money. Well, I'm not holding out much hope. Oh, don't you think that I'm up to the task? What? Oh, no. No, I didn't mean that. It doesn't matter. Once this has all been blown over, I expect I'll be saying goodbye to my role as general manager in any case. But that's not fair. I mean, it's not your fault, is it, Miss Teller? It's the fault of whoever stole the money. Even so, the buck stops with me. I have to take responsibility for the bank's problems. Don't imagine. I can't see you catching the criminals in this case. Oh, don't worry, Miss Teller. Miss Layton's never been stumped by a mystery yet. I've no doubt she'll figure out who did this. Never
Never been stumped. Well, I suppose I should be reassured.
Back to the lobby.
Did you find out anything useful talking to Bianca then?
Yes, she was very helpful, thank you. Although I don't think she believed what I was asking her to be relevant to the case.
Not relevant. What on earth were you wasting time for then?
Oh no, it's not a waste of time. Sometimes what seems irrelevant at first can later turn out to be a crucial piece of information. So really, any topic of conversation at all could be considered vital to the case.
Yes, well, I suppose I can relate to that. It's the same in business.
Oh really?
Talking to your business partners face to face is the only way you can get to know them. And them you. They say that most new business starts from an informal chat. So I fully understand how important it is to talk with folk. It's just a shame. Well, I'm not the greatest conversationalist myself. Once I was in an elevator and I was talking to two people from two companies. Now there's this game called Kingdom Hearts. Dreadful, dreadful that.
No, I can see that. Miss, perhaps you shouldn't be so brutally honest.
Come to think of it, I had a good chat with Bianca for a while. Not a problem anyway. We used to have some quite involved conversations about business and the like.
Oh, I didn't realize you and she had that kind of relationship.
She's a cracking businesswoman, this Bianca. Always seeking perfection. I've had no qualms leaving the running of the bank in her hands all these years. Anyway, I think I've done enough guessing, don't you? There's something about you, Miss Layton. Just find myself telling you stuff. Suppose that's the detective in you, eh?
I suppose it is.
Well, anyway, back to the matter at hand. What's your next move with the investigation?
Yes, I was thinking I'd like to have a look around the outside of the bank.
Outside? Is that relevant? You like to keep people guessing, don't you, Lice? Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your take on this whole affair once you've finished your investigations.
I guess we're going outside. Goodbye, bank.
We're going to go around the back. What are we sniffing around outside for, Cat? Robbery happened inside the bank.
That's true, Shell, but other than the missing 100 million in notes, we haven't found a single trace of criminal activity inside. So I was wondering if we might have better luck out here, asking people if they noticed anything unusual last night or this morning. Yes, perhaps someone might even have seen the culprit. Let's start asking people. That's odd.
What is it?
Look at that. That banner hanging down from the bank building up there. Something's not right about it.
Wow, tetchy.
No, I mean there's something strange about it. I just can't put my finger on it. Alright then, we can investigate the banner at the same time as asking people out here if they noticed anything. Maybe around here. Found a few in the gutter before. Only hell, I'm rather wizard at finding things, actually. Ah, who are you? Who says I'm looking for something anyway? Well, you did, just now. You were saying how you'd found a few in the gutter before. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Hearing things. You don't want to get your ears cleaned out.
Shady.
Definitely shady. Mav's busy cooking up his next idea for a film, I think. Can't keep that old fool down now, so there's nothing there. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you'd noticed anything strange around here, say last night or this morning.
Sorry? What? I don't know, really. This is a so-called business district. Open bracket, boring, close bracket. After hours, everyone goes home and it's pretty deserted. If anything had happened here last night or early this morning, I doubt anyone would have been here to see it.
Oh, I see.
Great. There goes that idea.
Thought I was supposed to investigate this banner. Come on, there must be some more around here somewhere. Ah! I told you! I'm not looking for anything. I was just thinking about something. What are we looking for?
I genuinely am not 100% certain where it wants me to look now. What is... I don't... I'm not crazy, right? It told me that I was supposed to look at the... Oh. There we go. Aha! I've got it. I know what's not right about that banner. It's left. In other words, there isn't one on the other side, so it looks unbalanced. Unbalanced? Yes, I suppose it does, miss. I expect to see one hanging down on the other side of the bank entrance as well. Barclays would never have only one banner. What the fuck is Barclays, Cheryl? I don't suppose it could have anything to do with the robbery. I wonder if it could possibly be connected. Do you see what I see? That young man over there, you mean? Yeah, he's been loitering around here looking dodgy for a while now. Huh? He's hightailing it! He went that way, towards the river. I knew he was suspicious from the beginning. Sure, Cat. It was all you. Nothing to do with old Sherlock O.C. Combs here. He was clearly behaving strangely ever since we first spotted him. Well, I thought so anyway. Thank you, Ernest. Anyway, after him, boys. This case is heating up. I think we might have just found the lead we've been looking for. Going to the river. Gonna kill a man. Gonna murder this dude. Throw him in the river. Leave no evidence behind. Where did he go? He must have come this way. Perhaps he slipped off down a side street or something. But I think it would be worth asking people around here if they've seen anyone suspicious. Do I want to do another puzzle? I don't know if I do. Aye, sir. Fuck! I could have sworn you wouldn't be the one with the puzzle. Excuse me, you didn't see a young man running past, did you? Wearing glasses and acting secretively. Hello, sir?
I heard you, lass. Can't help you, though. Can't help you, sorry. I've got enough problems of me own at the minute anyway. Can't believe I've lost it. It means the world to me, that picture. So it does.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you drop it somewhere, perhaps?
Oh, you're one of those, are you? I dropped it, you daft idiot. I dropped it, you daft idiot. 'Twas in my shirt pocket, but it must have fallen out. I've looked all over, but I just can't find it anywhere. There was a fair wind just before dawn this morning, so I expect it's been blown away. Tell you what, why don't you have a go at this brain teaser I know about a photo? I could do with a laugh.
Picture the scene. There's a girl selling ice cream at a stall on a viewing platform. A boy with a camera comes along and takes a boy-girl shot. What is the minimum number of people that would have been in the viewing platform when the photo was taken? What? Just gonna take a fucking shot in the dark. It's a selfie.
I have a feeling that perhaps... Still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
I'm a fucking genius.
Stone the crows, that was not bad. I'm impressed, so I am. Hang on, what's this now?
Have you found something? Me photo! I thought I'd lost it, but I'm after finding it in me other pocket. Ah, what an idiot I am. Oh, that's smashing. I'm pleased for you. So remind me, what is it you wanted before? You said you were looking for your specs, wasn't it? No, we're looking for a young man wearing glasses. He's a very suspicious-looking young man. Oh, that fella acting all weird, like he's got some big secret? If it's him, you mean he was heading for the bridge. That's great. Thank you so much. Running Lady's gonna be a puzzle, and I don't have time for a puzzle right now. Sorry, Running Lady. You're gonna have to wait. Okay. Here we go. Where did he go? That suspicious-looking young man. The terrier. He's giving us the slip again. Do you see that, Miss Layton? It's a piece of cloth or something flapping out over there. Look. Oh, yes, isn't that... It looks like the banner from the bank building. Yeah, the banner of Shine. You're right. How about a banner from the bank have ended up all the way over here? Yes, that is a puzzler. Oh, hello there. Where you see a Layton, there's a story in the making, as we say in the office now. So come on, what's that? Over there, you see, there's a banner snagged on the bridge. Oh, blimey, so there is indeed. Perhaps I think this could have something to do with that rather strong wind that was blowing just before dawn this morning. Blew itself out, almost straight away, mind you. Yes, I think that would explain how that banner has come to be caught on the bridge there. Got blown by the gale. All the way from the bank. Gosh, it must have been a veritable hurricane. I didn't notice a thing in the night, though. Enough of this windbaggery now, dish the dirt. Come on, methinks you're working on a case, eh? What's the deal? Never not to mention the 100 million the money, cat. Don't worry, Shell. I'm afraid we've nothing to tell you, Doug. I'm just out walking my dog. I'd like to believe that. My dirt alarm's beeping like a radar on the blitz. That's a fucked up saying to use. As we'll head off the bridge then, I suppose I'll lead the way, cat. Yes, all right. So the banner was blown here in a strong gust of wind. A very strong gust, in fact. Damn it, I was really hoping it was the middle one. This is super... That bothers me so much. More than it should. I'm not talking to him. Someone from the bank will come to retrieve that banner. Should let them know it's here, I think. Oh, look, Shaw, that's your doggy friend again. Oh, him? You might as well ask him if you've seen the chap we're looking for, Shaw. Yes, he might have some useful information. All right, I'll go say a quick wolf and see what he knows. How's it hanging, Hound? Still sleuthing? Yep, tried so. You really worked too hard, you know that? So what are you chasing today? A dodgy-looking guy wearing glasses. Looks like he's hunting for something the whole time. Have you seen anyone like that? There was this guy kind of like who walked past not long ago. Remember, because he wasn't looking where he was going and he nearly trod on me paw. That sounds like our man. Which way did he go? Just over there, Hound. Across the opposite side of the river. Can't say if he's still there now, though. Well, thanks anyway. That's a big help. I owe you one. Hey, hounds outbounds, right? But yeah, I'll tell you what. Right now I'm good for eats, but when the going gets tough, maybe you could share one of your bones with me or something. No problem. I've got some biscuits with your name on them for dessert too. Now you're talking, Hound. Well, did you find anything out, Shell? We saw a man not long ago. Apparently he was heading for the other side of the river. Over the bridge. All right. You're not getting away from us this time, Mr. Shady. Oh, God. Hey, it's Hans. Fuck. Ah, detective, I'm going out, but there is problem. A problem? Would it help to tell us about it? Oh, no, yes, problem is puzzle. This one. Fuck. Ride the rails. Oh, God, it's a 50 picker out.
There are 4 railways running parallel to each other, and each has 4 stations. It costs £2 to travel through unlimited stations on one railway line. It costs £1 per station to travel on a bus that links vertically adjacent stations such as what is the cheapest possible route from the station at the bottom left, taking in all 3 of the red stations along the way. There's no other possible modes of transport. Fuck. Wait, what? Cheapest possible route from the station at the bottom left, taking in all 3 of the red stations along the way. What? So if they went this way, that's... So that's €1 that gets to the red. Or not euro, pound. That's £1. That's £2 to get on this railway and get to here. Then you have £1 to travel on the bus there. 2 more pounds to go here. So that's so far 5. 7. This can't be right. There's no way this is
should
right.
do it, I think.
Never mind.
And that's how it's
Never mind, I'm correct. If you pass through the 3 big stations of the shortest route possible, the fare will be cheapest. There's no need to stop at the second red station, so you can just pass through without paying an extra. Oh boy. How's that, Hans? Does that solve your problem? Oh, yes, this is answer. Thank you. Alright, so you weren't the one... Oh, fuck, I have to ask you. Excuse me, Mr. Fisher, you haven't seen a suspicious-looking chap passing by this way, have you? We're looking for him. A suspicious-looking chap? Fisher, you mean? Feel like I might have done, yes? Or did I? It's this puzzle my old man sent me one to see. Feel like I can't concentrate on anything else lately, or can I? I'm afraid you've rather lost me. God, it's no good if I can't get this puzzle out of my mind. I'll never be able to think about anything else ever again. Ever! Please be 25 pickerats. Fuck. Great grouting. You need to get through the storeroom, but there are countless crates of different shapes and sizes blocking your way. Select a crate and hold down A to move it up, down, left, or right. Clear a path through the storeroom from the entrance to the top at the top left to the exit at the bottom right. Fuck. Oh no. It's one of these. It's one of these. It's been a while. These. That can't be it. I'm not on the right track. There's no way. Can't rotate them. Is there anywhere this can go where it's not blocking the way? There we go.
This puzzle's got some bite. That was too easy.
Brilliant. Now I know the answer to that puzzle. I feel like I can think clearly again at last. Now, what were you saying? We were wondering if you'd seen a suspicious-looking chap around here not long ago.
Wearing glasses? Ah, yes, I remember. You've seen it. Did you think he looked fishy as well? Well, I can't rightly say if he was fishy or not. That's not my thing, but I did see a fellow wearing glasses. He was weaving about like a lost soul. Seemed to be heading for the wharf, I think. The wharf? Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Fisher. Hurry, we might catch up with him, Miss. Ugh. I'm gonna need this motherfucker to stop running so that we can call this case done. Oh, those little scamps leading us all around the houses. Wish I had sweat glands. Don't worry, Shell. I think it's nearly over. Today's pavement pounding, that is. Pavement pound? Don't say that. You know I get edgy when we're near Battersea. I think we've cornered our man at last. He's not going to get away this time. No, he's not. Hey, buddy. Haha, here you are. Not you again. Who are you anyway? I'd just like to ask you a few questions, that's all. Why? I don't even know you. Look, I'm busy, alright? Get out of my way. Got itchy paws, have you? Sorry, I'm afraid we must insist. Huh? Stop blocking my way. I simply want to ask you some questions, that's all. Why are you so desperate to get away? Because you're a bank robber, perhaps? That's it, Pinstripes. Lay it on him now. Make him squirm. Bank robber? What are you talking about? That's crazy. The only thing I know about bank robbery is this. I didn't do it, but if I did, here's how I do it. There's a mysterious thief after the treasure. Keep the jewels... This isn't a bank. This is a museum. There's a mysterious thief after the treasure. Keep the jewels safe by activating the security system. Surround the two jewels with lit-up panels to protect them. Selecting a panel makes it light up red. Then, when the system is activated, the adjacent panel in the direction the arrow lights up. This continues until there are no more panels in the sequence. Which panel needs to be lit up first? Yeah, it's this one. Yay!
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
That wasn't even about a bank. There's no way someone like me could rob a bank, is there? I mean, think about it. I don't fit the typical pattern, I admit. Bank robbers don't tend to linger about on the streets. That's what I've been telling you the whole time. In that case, what were you doing outside the bank before? Were you looking for something? You were looking for something, weren't you? No. You cheeky little mongrel. Ah, get your dog under control. He keeps growling at me. He's like the size of a fucking... He's the size of a cat. Yes, and if you don't start telling us the truth, he's going to sink his teeth into your behind. First the left cheek, then the right. Oh, who's being cheeky? That is not in my contract. All right, I'll tell you the truth. I was picking up money outside the bank. Money? Yeah, I don't know why, but I keep finding 50s laying around on the street. So then I started looking around for more. I found some in the river, too, and on the bridge. Wasn't really looking where I was going most of the time. I was just following the notes. You mean you haven't deliberately been running away from us? I didn't even know you were chasing me. Oh, sounds rather like we've been pursuing the wrong man. Yeah, I think he's telling the truth. That was a dud lead. What's he finding all these banknotes around the place? Yes, that is curious. And the worst thing is... What? He's getting to them before I am. Those notes should have been mine. Cat, behave yourself. Sorry, Shell. Only joking. I don't want my behind bitten. I don't bite behinds. I don't bite anything apart from my tongue most of the time. So banknotes lying around in the street by the Layman's Reserve Bank on the bridge and along the river. We did it! We did. There we go. Yay! Solve it, baby. Solve it, please. Why didn't that...
That's it. No question. This mystery is history. You've solved it, miss? Oh, splendid. In that case, we should get back to the bank, shouldn't we? Gather all the relevant parties. Yes, there's just something that I need to take care of first, Ernest. Could you get in touch with everyone and let them know the situation?
Of course. Leave it to me. Cat, are you sure you've corrected it? Haven't got the wrong end of the stick or anything? No pressure or anything, but you know, 100 million quid.
Relax, Shell. My deduction is as safe as houses.
Let's just hope it's safer than the bank safe was. Did I get the right message, Cat? Have you really cracked it? Where's the 100 million then?
Patience, Inspector. Let's wait for Miss Teller to arrive, shall we?
We can fill her in later. Mr. Sloanes is here. I'm sure he can wait. Can't wait to find out the truth either, can you, sir? I think we should wait for Bianca, like the lass says. You do? Oh, right. Well, if that's how you feel, then.
I'm sure she won't be long anyway. Ernest has already gone to fetch her. Ah, here she is, you see?
Apparently, you think you've found the missing money.
Good. Now everyone's here. Let's go to the vault and talk about what happened.
Hearing that £100 million had disappeared, we all naturally assumed that someone had stolen it or hidden it somewhere. But in fact, it literally did disappear.
I get it, yes. It's all about perspective, eh? It disappeared because it was never there in the first place.
What are you talking about, Cheryl?
Oh, it was there. But the question is, where is it now? And the answer is gone with the wind.
You've got to stop watching that film, Cat.
All those crisp notes, carried away on the breeze to become the property of the vast sky, where greed and wealth mean nothing.
Listen, Aristotle, just fucking tell us what happened.
Have I mentioned this nice little place I know, where people look after you in crisp coats? Crisp, white coats.
Tell her she needs to get fucking...
The money is gone. It's the property of the heavens now. Isn't that right?
The sun told me not to steal the money.
Oh, hell.
You can't be serious.
Yes, Miss Layton. You're right. Well done.
Kill me now, or tell me it's the 1st of April. Cat, come on. Explain before my head explodes.
I love that every time she comes up with the solution, Shirley's just like, that's bullshit. That can't be what it is. No, that can't be what it is.
A vault for such large sums of money naturally calls for extremely thick, impenetrable walls. As a result, the interior is a hermetically sealed environment. A completely airtight box. No one could steal anything from such a place, surely.
Yeah, exactly. And that would include the wind.
Sealed environments need aircon to stop their contents spoiling. And that's the key to this case. Sadly, the brand new air conditioning unit in the vault malfunctioned on the night in question, leaving a near vacuum inside. Early this morning, the poor, unsuspecting branch manager came in to check on the vault, opening the door and breaking the seal.
That's not...
The sudden rush of air
That's not how that works.
all the notes to be sucked into the ventilation system
No.
and ejected out into the night sky over
Somebody would have noticed that. It's a fucking vortex of money.
Blown.
And of course, while a theft would have entitled the bank to an insurance payout, an accident like this is the bank's responsibility.
So who's actually to blame then?
If I had to identify a culprit in this case, it would be the person from the bank who resolved to dress up the truth as grand larceny, the Layman's Reserve Bank's general manager. You, Ms. Teller.
Oh, I've given my all to this bank over the years. And it's over now, I suppose. I can't possibly hope to keep my job after this.
Can't you?
Sorry.
I don't want you to quit, Bianca.
It's not the voice I expected to come out of his fucking mouth.
Miss Layton explained everything to me earlier, so I got the boffins on the job. By analysing the wind direction, we worked out a plan and sent out the cleaners to fetch the money back. We got about 80% of it. Damage control, you could say.
I expected a lot deeper of a voice.
Really? Oh, thank goodness.
That's not to say the remaining 20% isn't going to sting. At £20 million, that's quite a loss.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
But in some ways, 20 million is a small price to pay.
Sorry?
That new vault, the Hermit 5000, is a product of one of my affiliate companies. If we hadn't identified this malfunction before we'd sold it to countless other banks, we could have been in for damages far exceeding 20 million. So, I've arranged it that my vault manufacturing firm will compensate the loss. The bank can continue to operate as normal.
Oh, Mr. Sloan. Thank you so much.
That... I choose to believe that wasn't even like... That wasn't supposed to be part of the line read. The cough was just
I hope you'll
part of the
continue to
take.
do the sterling work you've done up to now for the bank.
Definitely.
I must say, that was a truly inspiring piece of detective work. Yeah, Cat, Pinstripes is a big fan, like the surprising cause of this whole case. I don't know how you worked it out, Cat. No one else could have ever arrived at such an obscure truth. I'm quite sure you are a sensation, miss. Thank you, Ernest. Oh, that reminds me. You received these flowers earlier. I'll put them in a vase later. Oh, they're beautiful. Who sent them? Mr. Sloane's, miss. He said he wanted to thank you again for your help sorting everything out. He's a little overbearing to look at, but he's a very kind man, actually. Yeah, I can hardly believe he didn't give that general manager of his the boot. I think perhaps he's misunderstood because of his appearance. I'll have to tell him it would be nice to meet him formally sometime and chat about something other than business. You're a braver person than me, Cat. Apparently Mr. Shinplasters, the branch manager, has regained consciousness again now. His legs are on the mend too. Lucky God missed the whole thing. It's amazing to think that £20 million is still missing, though, isn't it? I wonder where it all ended up. Not in my pockets, sadly. Not even one note. I know, it's like a dream, isn't it? Money just raining down from the sky. Yes, that would be amazing. Wait. That money you put in your desk drawer before. Miss Layton, don't tell me you... Of course not, Ernest. That was payment for solving the case. Oh, I am sorry. I didn't mean to imply... Pinstripes. After the incident, the bank had a brand new vault installed, the Hermit Mega Safe. Now the Layman's Reserve Bank has the very safest of safes in and the most balanced of banners. Who could fail to trust them with their hard-earned cash? Alright, we did it. It was touch and go for a bit, and I will admit I almost gave up. Shut up. Oh, boy. So we got two more. We have one that is literally Batman, and we have one that's a cruise. So that'll be fun. So, Batman one will be tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week. And the cruise will be the week after that. Or who knows, maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do both in one day again. I don't know, we'll have to see. But for now, let's talk about what's coming up. Look at that. That's the schedule. Because tomorrow I'm going to be playing Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin. I don't know how it's going to go. It actually could very well be a complete fucking disaster. I don't know. We're all going to find out together. And then on Sunday, to end out the week, Matt will be here with more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, where he will have no choice but to finally venture inside of the Forest Temple. The poor boy. All right, everybody. My throat is tired. I'm tired. And
I'm gonna go eat grapes. Because I've been looking forward to eating grapes this entire time. So, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great night.